Dude, you always love explain what is happening here. Wrong answers only. Yes. That's always a good time. I'm seeing how it looks on capture. Woo woo woo! Chocobos! Wait, are we gonna see it again? Alright, cool. Sure. Let's see it twice. Let's get all the feels. Yeah, he was trolling them, Andrew. I put too big of a cookie in my mouth. Sorry. Why did they do this? It's a very smart narrative element to show a huge impactful moment without giving you context, so that when it finally does happen, you finally get that realization of the implications of everything. Sammy, this is no one else's mine. Imagine if he stepped on a mine right there and just went pff, like Bethesda engine Fallout, like ragdoll off into the sky. Every time you start the game, you get hit with the feels. Yeah. Yeah. Game over. Pro tag exploded. Rip. Well, I guess we gotta play 11. God, can you imagine? Fallout with Final Fantasy X, the crossover we didn't know we needed.
You're ruining the game. This is my favorite game, and you ruined it.
Oh my God, Flair, are you quoting Full Metal Jacket?
Listen to my story. This may be our last chance.
One sec. There we go. That's better.
You're a bad man.
That's not true. Dude. What's up, boyos? How are ya? You see that every time you turn the game on, Last Mage. Ooh, that's buzzy. Hold on. It's the PS2. It just does that. I just got dirty analog audio. Took you a while to get through 10.
Stay away from the summoner.
Oh my God. Oh man. That freaking old lady just like yells at you for no reason. Dude. I know who that is. I still remember. Don't say. There are plenty of people who have never seen or played this game, so with respect to them, we always want to say no spoilers. But I always also say hints, tips, advice, secrets, missables, whatever. You can tell me, just don't backseat me. It's that one guy. Yeah, the guy with the stuff. Ooh, analog control. Perfect. I forgot that this had that. I'm so used to FF games, retro games, being like 8 directional only. Oh, no menus yet. Okay. Hi.
Can you sign this?
No. Yes.
No problem.
That'll be $30. Oh, right. Bop, bop, ba-da, bop, bop, bop. Yay, I like money. Name the thing. Are we ready? Because the raffle has begun to name the main character. It looks like you have 8 characters max, exclamation point ME to enter. Please decide what you want them to be called before we draw. If we pick you and you don't know, we pick the next winner. So there you go. Yeah, I never 100% of this game. Yeah, we're playing the original PS2 version. Yeah, right here. We are playing the OG. And just as a reminder, because I know this question comes up a lot. No, I do not do post-game or 100% games. I don't like doing it. We are playing this to have fun with the game itself, not to scrape every bit of content out of it that we can. Because that's just not how I enjoy games personally. I know many of you do, though. And that's cool. What's up, Ashiana? How are you? You've 100% on this? Wild. That had to have taken forever. Let's see. All right, here we go. The lucky winner to name Titus is the one and only Rackadaxel. He's a mod.
Spell GG.
He rigged it. He cheated.
That rigged.
He totally cheated. Okay, Racco. Mod cheating. Mod cheating. Jack Jr. Dream Die.
And I love cheating.
You can't spell GG. Without
We don't scrape the peanut butter jar. Nice. Do. Let's see. What did Racco say? Oh, that's the name? Oh, okay. I thought you were laughing because you won. That was very... I was thrown off. Okay, his name is Ha 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 Ha. You got it. Oh, okay. I was like waiting for you. I'm like, what is he? Is he all right? And oh yeah, no. Reject or riot? Nice. Shuyan. What is that one? What is Shuyan? What else would everyone gonna come on with? Weenus? Wow. Wow. Tinnitus? Nice. You can't my baseball, sir. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, imagine. Tied us, nice. You're a Titus stan, right? I used to think it was Titus, but apparently it's not. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Tied ass? Oh my god. Mark. Bad man? Nice. That would've been good. Shuyan's for Final Fantasy X too. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. I didn't really play that game. I played it for a little bit. The combat system, it is awesome. Butt soap, slurps, tri-tip, Titus, Meg Ryan, Platidus, Goofball, Claude. Oh my god. All right, we're proceeding with this name.
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy.
There we go. Am I using the compressor in this? No. Okay. Let's see how that sounds.
Thanks for the autograph.
Yeah, no, I would probably enjoy 10-2's combat. Like, the gameplay itself would carry it for me. Like, I just ignore the story mostly. You want to see me play Radiana Stories? That's on the next list. Yeah, Gran Turismo. Radiana Stories looks fun.
Can I have your autograph?
Sure.
Of course.
Good
Schloppis.
luck tonight.
You want to be a
Nothing to worry
blitzball?
about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
Oh my god. Fire boobs! No, that's
What
weird.
seat?
Ace block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
There you go. You could put him a name like Kyle. Wait, what? Well, I already picked the name. You want to see me play Mother 1 and 3? Ooh, okay. Who's this kid? Let's talk to that kid. Oh, okay.
Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
I guess we're leaving.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Yeah.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
You can't tonight, says the mysterious kid. The Yu Yevon thing, right? That's like the prayer. The mantra. I don't know what you call those. Like, it's a motion you do of devotion. There's some word for that. The boy staring at him from behind the girls is awkward. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad they don't shy away from awkwardness, but yeah. Blitzball. I did like Blitzball in this. Yeah. I think the
It's my dad.
the straw that broke the camel's back for me in 10-2 was that you couldn't play blitzball anymore. You could only really just watch it and manage the team.
I was in a coffee shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jecht, gone, vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be.
Who's talking?
Heck, we all were that day.
Is that a
So now I
spoiler?
says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jecht all night.
Somebody who knew Jecht,
My
I
dad
guess.
and I never talked so much. Whoa.
Somebody who knew the
Didn't
family.
mean to reminisce, folks.
Blitzball's
Anyway,
easy. You just have to shut
10
off your
years later,
lungs.
the Jecht Memorial Cup tournament is today.
Oh, it's the
The two
announcer.
teams that have won through to the finals
Who's
are, of
doing his
course, the
color
Apes from
commentary.
A East and the Duggles from C South.
Douglas.
I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1
What's
player.
up, Dane? How are you?
He's Jecht's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today?
I'm gonna get MVP
Will
this
we
year.
see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here,
The
folks.
Jecht shot. We lost Blitzball's actual playing mechanics for Sphere Break. Is that what it was
Make
called?
way. Coming through. Sorry.
Is it Nar?
Hey,
Is the announcer?
I'm gonna be late.
Oh, where am I?
Hey, let go of me.
Being swarmed. Oh, look, you have to shove the crowd out of the... I can just, like, run in circles like it's a freaking mosh pit.
No touching.
Mudra. I don't think I've ever seen that word. Maybe that's it, but I don't think I've ever seen that one. You're gonna knock this game out of this world? Oh, hell yeah. FMV time. Let's go. I remember this. This is so badass. Let's go. I forgot about this. I have no idea, Racco. See it, Dunk. Cool. There he is. The old man. He's like 35. Dang, she cute. That's a baddie right there. Oh! He wasn't playing with that. Oh, good. Yeah, that would fuck up my shot too. Oh, good. That is wild. That would be so terrifying. Dishonored the game, letting something as simple as massive catastrophe stop his shot.
Managed to avoid drowning.
Oh, did he? What's up, Obi-Wan? How are you? First time I've played this since '03. Pretty wild.
What could possibly go wrong?
We survived. Let's go this way. Dead end. But I want loot. Okay. Just seeing how the quote-unquote frame rate and everything looks for you all. If things look stuttery, let me know, okay? It should be fine, though.
Oren! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you
He's
talking
quiet.
about?
It's hard to hear him. He knows Orin? I didn't realize he knew him already. Weird. All these like little details. These are the gaps I'm hoping to fill in the story. Yeah, this whole soundtrack is really good. Hello.
Huh?
Time stop.
It begins.
There's a 17th level wizard here.
What?
Don't
All will be
cry.
explained. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to those answers. Yeah, just a reminder on rules. No spoilers. I haven't played this in 21 years. And there are people watching who have not played this or seen it. But you can help with hints, advice, secrets, side quests, missables. That's all fine. Just don't tell me what to do. Just tell me what I can do.
Hey, not this way.
Look,
What am I looking at, Orin? It's a shooting star, right? No, not exactly. It's a water planet. It's Ozma from Final Fantasy IX. That's what I thought when I first played this.
called it sin.
And that was quickly dispelled. Sin. What's up, Trey? How are ya? Yeah, this game was released in Japan, I think, in 01. In 2002. In US. I played it in like 03. Oh, this is fine. Here we go. Let's do this. A very murderous large water balloon. Yeah. Flying Epcot Center. How's it going, Amy? I'm okay. Damn, he's strong.
A gift from Jack.
My old man?
A gift from Jack. What's up, Silver?
I hope you know how to use it.
He doesn't know how to use it.
It's my dad.
It's my dad. He was talking about his dad, wasn't he?
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
Cut through. Okay. Oh, this is like turn-based. I forgot about that. That's perfect. Turn-based is the best for my attention span.
I don't want to suck that.
Why not? Cut through. There you go. He has power break already. Double my hit points. Thanks for 60 bits, Daramus. 292. That's a lot more than I did. Dang. He's struck. Oh no, more scales? Little scales?
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
You got it. It's a good bit of storytelling. He was not used to a sword and staggered with it instead of becoming a grandmaster swordsman the second he touched it. Yeah, I appreciate that too. I find myself wanting to push R1 when they attack. It's not a gunblade. I need to remember that. It's not a gunblade, but I want a gunblade. Gunblades are dope. Give me my gunblade. Oh my god, there's so many. Imagine all the people being attacked right now. Bam, bam. Dude, 10 was the last one you really liked? I think 12 was mine. The last one I really liked. 12, I really, really liked it a lot. Yeah, it shows the turn order, helps with planning. Exactly, yes. It does. It's a gunblade in our hearts. You like the return to pure turn-based? You like active time battle, but pure turn-based is great for thinking things through. Yeah. Demi. What? Oh, okay. That does 25% current hit points?
Get out of my town!
Some can't wait to die.
Dang. Overdrives. Character's overdrive gauge beneath the HPMP display is full. Okay, these are like limit breaks. Right. Bushido. Damage all enemies. Yes. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do this. You like 16? I didn't like it. Well, no, I liked everything about it except the gameplay. So I'm hoping I can find a way to like the gameplay and then I can play through it.
I want to suck that.
Holy shit. Why did I just have to do the Konami code? I wasn't prepared for that. Okay. Yo, what's up, Love and Thunder? How are you? 25% current is correct. Okay, cool. Right on. I might like Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know. I don't like that your progress doesn't carry over, but maybe I'll play them when they're all finished. I don't know. 12 OG was pretty rough. That's the one I liked. Yeah. I never played Zodiac Age. I would love to because of the job system it uses. You like an option with turn-based in this game? It cuts down on headaches. Yeah, I like it too. Oh, that overdrive messed that thing up. Wait, that was the death animation, but it's not dead. Maybe this is a death attack? No. Sword play. Okay. Okay. You gave up after 13? Gotcha. I didn't like 13 either, but I want to give it another shot someday. There's a lot of fans of 13 in this community, and honestly, I'd like to give it a fair shot. Can't say I'll like it or finish it, but if we ever do try it, I can do my best. You went back to 13 several times because you wanted to figure out what about it made you so dissatisfied, and you ended up liking it in the end. That's cool. 7 system was like 15's improved. Both are worth a look. I didn't really like 15. Like I did and I didn't. 15 to me felt unfinished. All right, let's see what swordplay is. Spiral cut. What do we do here? Oh, you just have to... Oh, it's timed. All right. I have no idea how much damage that did. It's making the kill animation, but nothing's dying. I'm going to do power break. See what this does. I think it makes it attacks weaker. It's just using Demi though. We should heal. I'm dying. 200. Nice. I like the gambit system a lot too in 12. Yeah. The choice of viewpoint character from 12. What was Vaughn doing there? He needed to be the vehicle for the player of ignorance. Basically, Vaughn is so like ignorant to the world and the way it works that he is the vehicle for us, the player, who are all fully ignorant to that world because we've never experienced it before. That's the mindset there. But they kind of leaned on that ignorance a little too hard, and he ended up just seeming like a total dingus. Because I know I've seen like tweets about people who worked on Final Fantasy 12, and they said no, he was basically supposed to be the main character from almost the beginning of design of 12. So I don't think that there was ever supposed to be a different viewpoint. You always wander off like 80% of the way through in 12. Really? Gotcha. Hi, Jessica Robot. How are you? You love this game? It's a great game. Yeah. I haven't played this since 2003, so this is a really interesting experience. I keep repeatedly killing this thing. It's very strange. You complained about 13. Oh no, I read that already. My bad. I was just catching up on messages there. With 16, you didn't like early game combat. It was do a cool thing, wait for cooldowns. Yeah. Plus, like, animation lock constantly. Like, I felt like I was pushing buttons and they weren't doing the attacks that I was pushing. So maybe I just gotta get farther in it to get better with that, you know? Yo, Zims, how are you today? It's good to see you. I should give him a try. The Story of 7 Remake's good so far. I'll wait till they're all out. And then I'll reevaluate how I feel about it. Because I don't like to just be like, no, I will never do this. And then stick to that for decades. Like, we reconsider things as time goes on. Right now, I'm not terribly interested, but that may change. You liked the story 13, you just didn't like hitting auto combat. I didn't like the combat in 13. 13, the hallway simulator. I see that said a lot about 13, but this game is more linear than 13. It's just that people don't care because the story is told so well that we're just there for the ride. So it like seems like 13's a hallway simulator because so much of the game's lore is like buried in menus. You know, like you have to go in the like encyclopedia thing or whatever in 13 to figure out what's going on. Dude, 13 was dull to you? Nothing felt like it was grabbing you? And the world wasn't as lively as you'd like? That's too bad. You can't say you like 15 either, but for you it's because you didn't really like how it played. I didn't really like the combat too much in 15. It was interesting though. Like the warp attacks were very cool. Those were cool. But it was hard to know what you could warp to a lot of the time. Oh, cool, Zims. I hope you have a good time with that. Sewing a costume coat. He was a very dumb teenage boy, but his attachment to his brother and how that shaped him was nice. Yeah. Like, I didn't really like Vaughn as a person. Because he said, like, some seriously annoying shit in 12. I understood his purpose, and I think he was a good vehicle for that, but they could have made him a little more likable. Like, he's really annoying, and he says, like, offensive things sometimes. You don't like any of the characters? Oh, man, Balthier and Fran are some of my favorite Final Fantasy characters ever. They're pretty awesome. They're like power couple in Final Fantasy, basically. The switch to Vaughn was late in development. I've heard that too, but I've seen that stated otherwise by people connected to development. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to find what I saw. Is it? No, it's still not dead. Oh, man, what is going on here? 12 played like a Western RPG? Kind of. It plays like... It has like MMO vibes to its simulated combat. Is this thing bugged? I feel like I keep killing it. It's not dying. Just keep hitting it, I guess. Maybe... Oh, I think I'm cutting off tentacles. That's what I'm doing, isn't it? I just realized that. I think that we're chopping the tentacles off. This is already hard. Here, let's heal again. Oh, have him heal too. 10's more linear, but you don't care because there's a lot more to the world than 13. Yeah. Well, okay. If this thing only uses Demi, it can't kill us because that's a percentile attack. So I don't even need to heal anymore. I don't know why I was healing. Yeah, okay, so it's chopping off tentacles. I was concerned this was bugged. There we go. There we go. There we go. Final Fantasy X conditional time battle is better than ATB. I like the turn-based, it does, yeah. And the fact you can see whose turn is coming up. Oh, I see a safe sphere. Don't touch those, it's probably combat. Okay, cool. Hey! Traveler Save Sphere, level 1. Level 1? What does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I have saves on here. These are my saves from college. No way. That's weird. All right, new save. 13's combat, for so much of it stuck with 2 characters, keeps it from being great. When you get to the point of having a full squad of 3, its combat picks up a lot, yeah. Hallway simulator, not valid criticism. A game being super linear is not good or bad, just a design choice. It can be done well or poorly. Yeah. You had fun with 15? I had fun with it, but overall I was like, eh. Have I played 10 all the way through? Yes, 21 years ago. And you always need to avoid spoilers. Unless otherwise stated. Best DLC was limited time? Really? Wow. You still remember how impressed you were seeing this cutscene for the first time? Oh, in this game? Gotcha. You try not to have a specific idea in mind when going into games. That way you're not as let down if it's not what you were hoping for. Right. Unfortunately, I had a specific idea in mind when I played 16 because they said that the combat director was the guy who does Devil May Cry, and I don't like combat in Devil May Cry. So I was concerned that I wasn't going to like it, and it turned out that I don't like it. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Mark? Favorite game of all time? Oh, hi, Mark. Oh my goodness. I'm cutting off its testicles. Oh my god. Yeah, I would like to ask Dee about that. I will DM her right now because otherwise I will forget. Give me 1 sec. Topic came up about Vaughn. I vaguely recall reading a dev saying Vaughn was always planned from very early on. What do you know on that? Okay, I send Dee a message. Hearing the death sound and it not dying made you panic? Yeah, I thought it was bugged. I thought it was bugged at first. Something about what abilities this enemy used was what determined your RNG the whole playthrough. Weird. Weird. That's cool, Trey. Later levels let you do more things at the save point. Oh, okay. Okay. Looks like I like this game. I did a casual playthrough of it, yeah. 60 hours. I don't remember what I did beyond. I think I did Blitzball. Don't delete the history! Oh my goodness. Do I remember the playthrough? Not really, no. But my memory card does. Wild, right? Did that heal me? Oh, I can't open the menu yet. All right, whatever.
What are you laughing at, old man? Lauren, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
We're expected.
We're expected.
Give me
my
a
dad.
break, man.
It's my dad. You love this game, DMC? You need to replay. It's my first replay since 03. So I've only ever played it then, as far as I know. Far as I know. Oh, we're surrounded. I guess get the ones behind us. There you go. We did full heal from that save sphere. Look. We did. Oh, another one just filled in. This is fine. Overkill. Nice. I forgot what overkill did. I'm thinking there's a mechanical benefit to doing it. Wings started to flicker. Oh, we are in a bad spot here. Look at this. Shinjo kid, where you been hiding? Where you been hiding?
This could be bad.
This could be bad, yeah. It's true.
That. Knock it down.
Knock it down.
What?
Trust me, you'll see.
Okay. We might be able to read the all bed. That's true. We may actually be able to read some of that. That's cool. So it's like 21 years without playing a game will make you forget a large percentage of it. Who knew? Wow. Wow, that just seems like sorcery. Okay. Spines. 69. Nice. Nice. You used to the HD version? I've never played that version. I think I have it. I just never played it. Yeah, this thing's got a lot of hit points. Yeah, you do. Overkill's better EXP and better drops. Oh, you're doing school, Shinjo. How's that going? Hopefully it's going well for you. Extra EXP. So we like overkill. You want to always try to aim for that then? Big boom, big bada boom. How many pedestrians did we just kill? This is fine. Whoa. You ever seen a playthrough where you can read that? We might be able to read some of it if it does it that way. Do. Wee! I believe I can. No. Ooh, FMV. Let's go. No.
Bye.
You are sure?
The blood is sriracha sauce. Why are you talking to a giant water planet catastrophe, Oron?
This is it.
What the fuck? Jeff's alive? Holy shit.
This is your story.
It's not my story. What about everyone else in this story? They're not NPCs. They're NPCs. Shit. I don't want to go back. Yes, Jeff. Not well. I played it like a year or two after launch. So yeah.
All these squares make a circle.
Yeah, I haven't played it since. So college. We just saw my college saves on the memory card, which was wild.
Bye.
Oh, still there.
Hey.
You hang on every once in a while. You're just not very talky. Thank you for your lurks. I appreciate that.
I just shit my pants.
Old man?
Go down? What if I don't wanna? We're flying.
That's it. I've come up with a new recipe.
What recipe? We got isekai'd? Uh-oh.
It's my dad.
Doot. Hey, you're finally awake. Yeah. We're going to Skyrim. We're going to Skyrim. Go down. I don't wanna. Over here? Oh, there he is. Yep, over here. This spot looks familiar.
It's my dad.
I thought about a lot of things. Like where I was, what I got myself into. I started to feel lightheaded and then sleepy.
Interesting.
I think I had a dream. A dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone,
I know you're not a
beside
stupid
me,
kid.
so I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
That's just the edible. Oh, man. Who's the VA? I don't know his name. I don't know his name.
Ow.
You don't think you
There's
ever
a
swam that
grenade.
direction before? Wait, where was I supposed to go? Whoa, cool.
Anybody there?
Nobody's here. It's a bird.
Oren!
It's bird friend.
Hey!
He's the same voice actor as Obi-Wan in Clone Wars. From the original or the 7th season one?
Oh no.
Same as Ratchet voice actor from Ratchet and Clank. Sounds like he's got range. That's cool.
Not much. What's up with your dog?
Oh, we have menu. Okay. Good. It's on stereo. Subtitles gone. Good. Name's on. Yes. Memory. Vibration. Sure. I don't know if it'll work. Slug my nuts. Slug my nuts. All right. Just a reminder, folks. No spoilers. You ain't spoiling this. I haven't played this since 2003, and there are plenty of people watching who have not seen or played this. So just a reminder.
We've managed to avoid drowning.
Those were no spoils. That was definitely a spoiler, dude. Just because I haven't played it in 21 years doesn't mean I don't remember the plot. I've seen a lot of people stream this. So just be careful. Just be careful. Just trying to protect from spoilers. Now, when it comes to hints, tips, secrets, advice, side quests, missables, I want all the information. I don't care. That stuff's fine. You all can help with that. Just don't backseat me. I'll be like, go do this. And I'm just gonna be like, no.
Time to take a piss.
But if you tell me what my options are, then I'd be happy to look into things if I decide I have time for that. Oh no, it's Waterworld. Where's Kevin Costner? James Arnold Taylor, English voice actor for Tidus. Gotcha. That sounds familiar. I believe I knew that at one point. So you shouldn't say Tidus is actually Luke's father. How dare you? You just ruined 2 entire franchises for all of Twitch. I knew it all along, Jeff. Your true plans were diabolical. That's your method of taking over the world, is spoilers. It was from Inception. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, DMC. Bump up. Look at all this water we can pee in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I can go on these ledges? Does these ledges have loot? What is that?
Water in the fire. Why?
Feder Macalania per something. So we have
What do
some
we have here?
all bed. We
No.
couldn't read it though.
Can't read it.
That was weird. It only gave us one word. Yeah, Macalania. I guess we won't see the all bed. Unless that's not all bed. I don't know. Interesting. There's an all bed import thingy in this area. Okay. Gotcha. We can try that. They auto-translate key names. Oh. So let's find ledges that we can walk on. Maybe there are more like that one we just saw. That would be swell. You forget what it says when we're translated? Well, I don't want to know that, so... That would be a spoiler. Unless I specifically ask for information on that. If that makes sense. Okay, it doesn't look like these are ledges we can go on. But it's letting me explore more than I thought, like by going under those spots like that. You remember doing all bad stuff on paper? Is there a way to do that? I thought you... Like, I don't think you can, like... intuitively figure out what letters mean what, for the most part. You can load your old save to get the language. There's a primer in the area. Oh, okay. Yeah, same. I like that part too, Moth. Joining the rebellion, journey to Dumbledore with Dumbledore to Isengard to join 3 pieces of the Triforce and finally take on Galbatorix and bring peace to Discworld. Good to know, Crimson. Good to know. Thank you for clarifying. Slugma Nuts. His first role was in Johnny Bravo. I don't know what that is. Simple Caesar cipher? I don't know what that means. What's a Caesar cipher? Bum 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 bum. I like that there's a glowing spot on the mini-map that's basically like, go this way. Is this where we just were? Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'm wondering how obvious loot is in this game, because I use these shades and they're gonna make it hard for me to see sometimes. So if I walk past something obvious, feel free to call it out. It's a cipher. You could decipher all bad technically if you're familiar with ciphers. Hello, Polly. How are you? It's a lot of work and you can only do it by recording through multiple playthroughs. Oh, okay. Do 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 do. You get the option to import the Albed primers from another save to this one. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's an old Cartoon Network cartoon about a Chad-looking dude who hits on women all the time. That sounds vaguely familiar. There's a box? Box. There's a box. There's a box behind the glowing thing. Okay. Wow, I did not see that at all. Where? Oh. Whoa, that blends in really well. Thank you. 200 gil. Hell yeah. Thank you. I did not see that at all. You can get all the books in one run. Interesting. Caesar cipher is a rotational cipher where every letter is shifted by 3 letters. Oh, so if you know one letter, you basically know them all? Is that right? Oh. Yo, what's up, Jago? How are you? I'm looking for boxes now. I don't want to miss boxes. I always forget how... Whoa, I can dive. I always forget how dark PS2 games are. You know what? I have post-processing on this thing. I can mess with that. Where is that? Which setting is that? There. Oh, it's already at 10. Jesus. I'm already using color and gamma boosts. Let's give it a little more color then. There you go. Give it a little more color. Hopefully that doesn't look too bad. That's a box, isn't it? I think that's a box. Johnny Bravo talks kind of like how Elvis did and has a greaser look. I think I know what you're talking about. Find Albed primers to help you decipher the language. 6 Dan Dra Albed Mikika Paktuv Milg. Scans memory cards for Albed primers and adds them to your collection. Yeah. Albed dictionary successfully loaded. Compile. I say yes, right? You're about to start Final Fantasy 14. Cool. I'll have a good time. Getting all the books in one run is doable. Interesting. Dr. Wowie. You know, they get to Caesar cipher for shifted 3 slots over, but it's the same idea of replacing letters with other ones. Oh, okay. I have achieved the rank of Albed Metanide. Okay.
Dr. Wowie.
I wanted to see if there was a way to see which letters I know. But I'm not seeing that anywhere. Maybe key items? No. Is there a way to see that? Yeah, Jeff, like I said, when we started, you just missed seeing my college saves when we were saving the game. So apparently some of the letters are in there. Look in inventory. So I didn't get anything, is what you're saying, because there's nothing here. We have nothing. It's the bottom of key items? All right, hold on. Oh. Well, okay, that's more than nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're missing 20. There's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So we're missing 20 and 26, apparently. Wow, okay. Well, that's going to help us understand a lot of All Bet, isn't it? Yeah, go me 21 years ago. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you were right, it did. I just didn't realize they would be on the bottom for some reason. That's weird that they have set, like, inventory locations. Some books are placed in mean locations. Gotcha. Well, we'll try to get 20 and 26 this playthrough if any of y'all want to help with that. I don't know the first thing about that. Do. You gotta go to bed. You hope I have a good stream. Working day shift. I'll have a good shift. It reads, drink more Ovaltine. Ha ha ha. Yeah. 20 years, you're finally gonna know what they've said through the whole game. Same. Me 21 years ago is giving us the assist. The two books are likely the ones that are in one-time only areas. Okay. It is weird, right, Dane? Yeah. That makes stuff easier in a certain area. Cool. Cool. Is it bad you know where they are and why they'd be missed? I don't know. Why is that bad? I don't understand. 20 and 26, yeah. So T and Z. If they line up that way, then yeah, I think so. One in a spot you can only visit once, and the other's in a secret location. Aha. Yeah, well, if you all want to help with that on this playthrough, you're more than welcome to. Let's get that box that I saw. I think it was over here. Yeah. 2 potions. Cool. I used a bunch of those. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, suck that.
Why not? Oh, you know what? I gotta close this window. Shouldn't be running. There we go. I had the wheel spin window still running. It was just like using CPU. It didn't need to. Okay. Let's go. I don't want to go swimming. Last time I went swimming, my whole city got destroyed. 26 is not in a fun place. It shows at the top for the other primers. It tells you what each letter is. Primer blending in with the flooring. Yeah. Is there any reason to dive here? Like, can I go under stuff or find secrets? It doesn't seem like it's doing anything other than just aesthetics. 26 is a very bad place. No, I didn't do the sub wheel spin. Shit. That's a good reminder. Let's do that before the ads kick in. That reminds me, I gotta move my browser window so that I can see when those ads are kicking in. 1 sec. If you haven't seen me play an RPG, or it's been a while since you've seen me play one, just remember I play them very slowly. I stop and smell the roses. I'm not a speedrunner, and I'm not interested in getting through games quickly. I'm interested in having fun while I play them. Which for many people is quickly, right? Definitely don't know this game that well. Am I gonna read the thingy? Read the thingy. What is read the thingy? I don't understand what that means. Open!
Who's the milkman?
Who is the milkman? There we go. I got protein sticks, basically. Protein sticks. Are we good? Let's go read the thing, right? There's nothing in this map from diving. There may be secrets in later areas. Okay. No.
Waluigi time.
Have a good lurk, Jeff. Nice to see you again. All right, what does it say? It says, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. In the land where bolts of light illuminate the blackest night, with Macalania behind the 4th pillar you sight, Look not on the left, but on the right. Huh. I'm assuming that's for a puzzle later. A land where the bolts of light illuminate the blackest night. Thunder Plains, right? That sounds like Thunder Plains. With Macalania behind the fourth pillar you sight. Okay. Look not on the left, but on the right. I think that's like a hidden treasure or something. It's an ultimate weapon hint? Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Let's go up here. I think this might be the wrong way. Oh, I see. There's like a central staircase
in
here.
the square hole.
No, it doesn't. An enigma inside of a riddle. Bum, 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 bum. There's another one of those on the ground to the left. No, that was an Albed primer that we picked up already. It was not
It goes in the square hole.
another one of those. Bum, bum, bum. Save. Save game. There you go. Those are the old saves. Isn't that wild? We'll rotate. The squaresoft hole? Nice. Okay. Well, did I just zone? Yes. I did not want to. Soon all shall become ha 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 ha.
Squares make a circle.
It's going well. How are you doing, JRPG? What was it that I was watching you play recently? I can't remember.
Square hole.
What the hell were you playing? I was hanging out on your channel like a couple days ago, right? What the heck game was that? This is the thing. When I watch a streamer, I watch the streamer and the chat. And then if my attention span has time, I'll watch the game. So I never remember what the hell anyone was playing because I'm usually not looking at it. All these squares make a circle. Dredgy! High potion. Yeah, what's up, Glaceon? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, right. Ease on TurboGrafx CD. I played that on my Mister, and it was awesome. We all had a good time with that one. The soundtrack on that. And it has FMVs, and it was a 1989 game. Man, so ahead of its time.
Oh no.
Let us go get the kiss from
Oh,
fish
good.
lips.
We get to swim again.
Fish lips.
That's a big part of why you don't care what a streamer's playing most of the time. Yeah, I'd say maybe half of us do that. And a good half care for their priority. First, most important thing is what they're playing. We did avoid drowning. That's true. Wow, you can dive really far. Uh-oh, I hope I didn't miss anything by doing that. I wanted to look around first.
I miss PT.
Oh, well. It's Sora! I think this is the first time you hear the song. Nice cinematography. The close-up on the face. Oh my god, I got ambushed. Not cool, man. Not cool. Get this one. Wait, who's first? That one. Okay. Yeah. Attack B. Doot, doot, I keep wanting to do like time defense and attacks because Mario RPG and Final Fantasy 8. What's going on here?
Party pooper.
What is that? This is fine. I scared the enemy off. I got the high potion, yeah. I did, yeah. Good to know. Roar! Roar! Boss music. What is this thing called? Geos Gano? Gyno?
Oh, no.
Geos Gyno? That's a weird... I don't know how to say that. I just want the hog cap. Could it was 30? Oh, dear. I have fears this is a scripted loss. That was a lot of damage. Let's high potion. $1,000. Well, okay. 260. Come on, man. This is a scripted loss. There's no way. What? What? Cutscene. Run! Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we just had to last long enough. Run while you can! Whoa! Whoa! Go that way. Imagine being a world-class, like, MVP caliber athlete, and it's the only thing that's keeping you alive in this situation.
I don't want to suck that.
I guess we made it. Woo! I guess we made it. We did it. And now we're stuck in here.
My pants.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer.
Okay, that's not how that phrase goes.
Die in this place.
But all right. I'll take it. This is where we came from, I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. What's up here? What is in my way? Oh, there's a pillar. It's hard to see. Sorry. We're basically water Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. Or Shohei Ohtani, right? Filled with holes.
Beep beep.
Teeth holes, right? I roasted.
I just wet myself. Take a spooky dookie.
Need fire.
Fire. Save point. There's green. What's the green box on a map? Is that a door? This is cool music. I think the green box is a door.
All these squares make a circle.
Do they? They designed it to look cool and didn't have to make sense, I guess. Fair. Fair.
Goes in the square hole. Goes in the square hole.
Examine. No, I want treasure. Some withered flowers have been left here. They have soaked up too much rainwater to serve as tinder. Can I go in here? What is that? I can't examine it, whatever it is. I can't examine that. Okay. Spooky Dookie? It doesn't sound Final Fantasy. Yeah, it shows what you know. God. We have multiple doors. A creepy statue. So move it. Get it out of the way. There's something back there.
I don't want to suck that.
Withered flowers. They soaked up too much rainwater. Aw, man. What about this one? This one? Let me examine this one. It doesn't let me. The flag. I want to examine that flag.
I'm putting my lips on that.
I guess not. Okay. Excuse me. I'm suddenly very congested. Hammer! We going there? We can. All right. A lot of holes. What the hell are those? Flint. Oh. Well, that's convenient. I guess I was supposed to go in here. Just some flint lying around, no big deal. Happens all the time. Is there text on the ground? There is. Interesting. What's over here? Excuse me. Oh, that's where I came from. Okay. Well, that makes sense. That's a penis. Hanging around up there in the mostly flooded temple. Well, yeah, that's where you find Flint, clearly. Where else would it come from?
Mario?
Mostly flooded temples, obviously. We didn't go this way. We can go this way. I'm looking for a Oh, anything back here? Oh, that would have been a good spot. Okay.
Mario!
Bum, bum. All right, let's see. What is this way? Probably some kind of tinder that we can use to light the fire. Seal. A seal. Oh, the Pokemon seal. Do I speak English? No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Ether. I got an ether. Nice. Take care, Trey. Good to see you. What's up, King Smashington? How are you? Stuff like this is why I get frustrated with people crapping on modern graphics. It can only get so much better before it's a waste of time. Wait. What do you mean? What is that? A torch. No, a plant. Withered bouquet. It's a fire starter. The guy who dubs you is great. Yeah, legendary. He seems like a Bumble kind of guy.
Mario!
What's Bumble? Okay, I got my response from D about Final Fantasy 12. She read the same thing I did. She said Vaughn was always planned, yes. An interview got totally mistranslated once and people went wild. Matsuno confirmed on Twitter Vaughn was always there. All the characters were a little different as the whole game got reworked. There you go. D gave the deets, and she has the PhD in Final Fantasy, so I consider that word from the experts. There you go, Shinjo, yeah. Tinder and Bumble are dating apps. I know what Tinder is, I just didn't know what Bumble was. Where women have to start all conversations. Interesting. I've never been on a dating app before, so I don't really have any frame of reference. Trezzy! High potion. We got it back. What about Vaughn? I just answered that, Glaceon. That's literally why I was talking about that. PhD. Yeah, there you go. I like that option. What about Vaughn? I just answered that. That's why we were talking about that. You re-met your husband on Tinder. Oh, cool. That worked out pretty well. There you go. Flint and Tinder. Fire. Did the job. Bumble ideas was to let women vet people so there'd be less creepy stalker stuff. Does it work? I feel like that would work. You would trust D on that? And on the other thing, people are saying game's bad because it doesn't look hyper real or high def or whatever it is. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. This is nice cinematography. I like the camera angles.
I need food.
You missed it. You missed it. He was planned from the beginning, Glaceon. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean?
It was a bad call. Your team lost because of you.
Damn.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years.
10 years.
I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
Always been fun factor over graphics gamer yourself. Big part of why you still jam retro games. Gotcha. Oh, that's cool, Sayla. What's up, Chris? Most of the time it seems no one talks because women on Bumble still don't want to start the conversation. Maybe they don't need to. Only start it with people they want to.
Hey, wait. Don't go out on me.
You knew each other from middle high school previously, and he mentioned he had a crush on you in high school. But he thought you didn't swing for his team. Gotcha. Cool. That gives me Resident Evil vibes, the way that thing's running on the wall like that, like the lickers. That's what it reminded me of.
Give me a break.
You meant what was the context of the combo? You missed that part. Okay, yeah. The context for anyone that's wondering what we're talking about. The common urban myth was that Vaughn was added as the main character of Final Fantasy XII late in development, and that's not true. He was always planned, basically from the beginning, to be the main character. And that was confirmed by Matsuno, who I think wrote and or directed the scenario itself. That's cool, Sayla. Who needs conversation? If it's called Bumble, just buzz around and pollinate flowers to get your feelings across. Okay. I hadn't considered that angle. Yo, Sparky, how are you? I like how quickly combat can go in this. Like, you don't even have to wait for their animation to finish. I think that's cool. This thing's gotta be dead soon. I am almost dead. Potions, what, 200? Just do high potions, fine. It's consumables. You get tons of them. Double turn. What's that noise? It was a roar. A distant roar. A distant roar. Whoa, booms! Big bada boom. I'll bet. What do they say? That was Riku. I will not see any weird comments about Riku in this playthrough. She's 15, so just remember that. Just fucking remember that, please. Cool! Using grenades. Items like grenades have special effects. Ooh, I love her chemistry, like, job class, basically. She's like the chemist. Very cool. Your brain is full of word puns and bees. Hey, you know what? Just ride the wave, right? They always wanted Vaughn, like, character to be appealing, to have a pretty young face as the main character. They wanted Vaughn to be the main character as the vehicle for the player, but to tell the story from his point of view. That's just what they wanted to do. So, yeah, I think they wanted the young character for that audience, targeting that audience. Yeah, this is good, Glaceon, for sure. Pollinating random flowers leads to lots of flower support. Oh. You wish your head was full of bees. Okay. Use grenade. Hell yeah. Still not dead. Use another one. Oh, we can steal? No, steal. Do steal. Oh, we stole 2 grenades. Oh my god. That was the play. Hell yeah. Use 1, steal 2. Fuck yes. Combat speed's one of the things this game knocked out of the park. Turn-based and still feels good on the action side. Yeah, the animations and, you know, the timing of everything really works well that way. Ooh, nice crit. Alright, let's use another grenade since we have 3. That's good damage. Oh, it's her turn again? Can you steal again? Let's see what happens. Couldn't steal. I guess that means he has more stuff. She's 15, Crixie. Yeah. Unit 17 and minor. Yeah. Yeah. Lulu's 22. Yeah, thirst for Lulu. Fine. Lulu is like one of my all-time favorite ladies in a video game for a lot of reasons. Chemist Thief. Yeah. Awesome combination, right? Love it. She's goth mommy? Yeah. Well, she is like the group's mama bear. But you'll all see if you haven't seen this before. She's pretty awesome. Potion. No dying. Thanks. This thing's still alive. Steal. Stole another grenade. Wow. Here we go. Nice. We didn't get overkill, but it was a good kill. First time we got to hear that victory jingle. You can keep stealing stuff, but the chances get worse and worse. Oh. I gotta think for belts. That's clearly why, Dane. Yeah. Belts. I mean, my first reason for thirsting Lulu is her style is vampy as hell. I like the freaking aesthetic she has. But then her personality is the reason why I like her so much. I like the hard asses like her. Oran is so emotionally unavailable, you wouldn't even try to form a non-platonic relationship.
That was close.
What's he gonna say?
Hey, let me go.
Say your words. What is this? A fiend in human disguise. Cool. Yes, it is so. We kill it. Wait. What if it is hungry? They're the same in death? Wow. We bring it with us. What is she doing? Sorry. Whoa! Knock the wind out of him. It's cool to see those. I've never seen those translated. 1-inch punch, yeah. What the fuck just happened? That's their boat. I don't know if getting punched in the stomach can knock you out like that. It can knock the wind out of you. You can make it lightheaded. I don't know if it can knock you out. Maybe. Sit captive.
Hey, that hurts.
No moving here.
Whoa. Okay.
That's brother, right? His name's literally brother. Search him. Okay.
Right. Whatever.
Do not speak.
I said I don't understand.
Insolence! Wow.
Fed!
Wait.
He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
That's a penis.
You understand me?
He didn't say that.
All right, I'll work.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. We did a run where they were revealed, but you don't remember it doing a lot. Maybe just because you missed things, it would have helped with. You see that in games a lot? Yeah. When your favorite author says he likes this game because the main character is a happy-go-lucky jock instead of a normal RPG pro tag, it is definitely subversive, which makes it a little more interesting initially. You can see it was a gut punch than a chop to the back of the neck knocking you out. Yeah. It wouldn't last very long, though, but yeah. The back of the neck can cut, like, short-circuit the blood supply to your... Well, it's like a nerve overload, I think is what it is. Of course, you can permanently damage someone if you do it wrong. What's up, Cobra? How are you? Yeah, we just started, yeah. That's right. First time I played it since 2003.
Oh, almost forgot.
Yes. Sphere grid. Oh.
That's right, it's the square hole.
Are we getting tutorials? Select sphere grid. Yes, correct. Use D-pad to move cursor. Okay.
All these squares make a circle.
Upgrades info is up
All
top.
these squares make a circle.
Okay. Those are ability spears. Upgrade locations are nodes. Activate these nodes to upgrade your characters. Okay. Character must be on or adjacent to a node to activate it. I know there's like spheres you can get that lets you like teleport around the board, right?
Square hole.
And lets you kind of explore builds a little more, but that's later on. Hits like that are not hitting you in the stomach. It's the solar plexus hit that can nearly kill you depending on how hard. Gotcha. He was exhausted between the cold, lack of food, and combat. Yeah, that could have added to it as well. That's a good point. Happy-go-lucky jock who's kind of himbo vibes. Definitely different from your more sad and stoic lads like Squall and Cloud. Yeah. I mean, Zidane was happy-go-lucky, but he was a rogue. Like, Zidane was definitely the rogue lead, right? So he played that trope really well. He's very roguish. None of the others really were. You got creeped out how they initially present Riku to us? Yeah, it's the camera angles are a little weird. If you press X, the cursor returns to the character's position. Okay. You select move. Number of steps the character can move is displayed. The number they move is equivalent to sphere level. Oh. Interesting. Sphere levels are gained by getting AP. Okay. The character must fight battles to gain AP. Raise sphere levels to move the grid. Huh. Okay. Jeez, Kenman. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if he was already exhausted, right? And then he gets knocked out, then his body's going to be like, all right, it's time to sleep, right? It's just going to keep him asleep at that point. So that makes sense. It's much later? Okay. One of your biggest complaints with this game, Spirit Grid, more of the movement ability would have made it more interesting. Gotcha. Zidane was the flirty bad boy. Yeah. Sphere Grid sounds complex, but it's obvious what to do in most cases. Yeah, this isn't too complicated to me. It's pretty... You're pretty much on the rails most of the time. And by the time you can explore more, you understand how it works. That's how I vaguely recall it working. Was 9 different from 7 and 8 aesthetically? Yeah. Very much. 9 went very strongly back to fantasy vibes. 9 was written as a love letter to all the previous Final Fantasies, especially the ones that were more strongly fantasy based. So its aesthetics kind of matched that. There was a lot more magical and fantastical because it's fantasy, right? You like the variety with the grid? Yeah. Remember seeing the sphere grid system as a kid and being like, this is going to confuse the shit out of me, isn't it? Did it? 9 was an attempt to go back to classic FFs. Yeah, that's why it's one of my favorites. I like 6 and 7 the most equally, and then 9 is like just barely behind. It's fairly straightforward, which is its weakness, says Dane. That makes sense. The back of 9 says the crystal returns. Oh, does it? Cool. I want to see. No, that's tactics. Oh, that's anthology. I got a lot of FFs. Yeah, close enough. Look, the crystal comes back. That's neat. Is that who is that? Why did they put Amaranth of all people on the back? He's like the least liked character. He has like no character development. Get in there. There we go. Ashley Riot from Vagrant Story and Vaughn in Final Fantasy 12. Ashley was a stark contrast to every typical JRPG lead, and the Japanese audience apparently hated it. Oh, I see. I haven't played Vagrant Story. I've got it, though. Oh, that's too bad, Dane. I think 8 is awesome. Amaranth's cool. He's cool, but he's a nothing burger of a character. They don't do anything with him. I think they had just run out of time in development. Bop. Aiko? Yeah. Aiko's the brat. Aiko's the brat. Ha 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 ha! It's 4 sphere levels, so you can move 4 steps. You should be careful not to rush, or you may forget to activate nodes. Take 1 step and learn cheer. You only have to be next to it to activate it. Once you move to a destination, you automatically spend the sphere levels. Okay. You'll be asked to confirm. Okay. The movement process complete and can't be canceled. Okay. If you want to activate nodes you passed, you have to spend sphere levels to go back. Wow, okay. That's right. This game didn't really have normal levels, right? Like, you don't go from, like, 1 to 100. Unless there are normal levels and sphere levels separately. That I don't know. Yeah, I did watch those Kenmen, but, like, compared to everyone else, you barely get any, like, character development is what I'm talking about from him. Yeah, Crimson, exactly, right? You don't really get anything from him. Level 10 with no encounters the whole game. Oh, wow. There are no levels, just the grid. Okay. Plan ahead to avoid wasting sphere levels. Spheres can be obtained by various means. Okay, so spheres are the items that unlock the nodes. Yep. I can't skip this, can I? A list of spheres in stock is displayed. Every sphere is a function. Power spheres are strength, defense, HP. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's all self-explanatory. Abilities do abilities, yeah. Nodes immediately ahead of or behind the current position can be activated. Okay. So it seems like it makes sense to go to a node, activate everything around it, and then move ahead like 2 steps or more. Unless there are forks. And then you have to decide. That's fine, Glaceon, but I don't want people to be like yucking others' yums. Like, not liking a game is perfectly valid to feel. But to just be like, this game is crap, or, you know, like, that's not contributing anything to a conversation. You were thinking about the exhaustion thing because you remember in an anime you watched the guy got punched out in the gut twice. Okay. I wouldn't use anime as a frame of reference for that, but fair. I'm surprised when someone says anything other than 2 or 3 is worst FF game. From what I know, 3 is regarded pretty well. 2, not so much. Usually the worst FF game I hear is 13. Or least liked, I would say. We'll say least liked. That's different, right? There's no worst. The thing that got you about Tidus is if you stick to his grid section, it becomes something of a time mage. Yeah. Yes, that is true. He gets like haste and stuff. As long as the character performs a single action in battle, they get experience, which helps level everyone up. Yeah, because you can actively like swap people easily in combat, right? To try and level everyone that you like. You love 3. It's limited by its system, but it was fantastic. 3 created the job system, basically. Like 1 kind of had one, but it was more or less, what is this character? As you start as that character and they are that character, right? There's no like job system. Tidus speed build is fun. That's cool. You would typically stockpile 10 to 15 sphere levels and then go level up. Yeah, we're definitely going to feel that out for sure. You've seen people bully folks for liking 13? Right, like if someone in here likes 13, I want them to feel free to vocalize that without people saying that that game is terrible. Like, it's okay to not like it, but like contribute to the conversation so that others don't feel like they should be ashamed of liking something that isn't generally liked. It's all subjective. Like, you can contribute to the conversation by saying what you didn't like about it or what they could have done that you think would have improved it. You only played 3 Famicom and you heard DS was better. I only played DS version. I don't remember anything about it. So if I ever play 3, it'll be the Pixel Remaster cart that I have for the Switch. You love 3, Fallen Helix? 2 had a lot of great concepts, but was poorly implemented. 2 felt like a beta test for the Saga games. Because it's basically like the same system. The like stat growth by usage kind of thing going on there. 2's crime was being far ahead of its time. I mean, I guess. I wouldn't put it that way. 2's crime is not that. It's that the way it was implemented was jank as hell. And confusing. And with old games like that, it was hard to convey what you needed to do. That's how I see it. Because, like, 2's system, we see in a lot of games today. Use a skill enough, it levels up, right? That's effectively what they were aiming for, but they implemented it in such a comically janky way that it's very easy to soft lock and break the game, or break the game. It's kind of a hot mess. 13 didn't resonate with you. It didn't for me either. It definitely didn't for me, but I still want to give it a good shot someday. Because I did like Saz. Saz is an awesome character in 13. He's like the most relatable character in the game. He has like a motivation that seems to make sense. He's just trying to survive because he's a single father and he's trying to do right by his boy. And everyone else is like, I hate you, you killed my mom. And it's like, no, I didn't. And then it's just like Lightning's just an asshole to everyone because of reasons. It's just like, okay, all right. All right. I gotta play it again. I gotta get the whole story someday. I need to understand why everyone is so one-dimensional in that game. EXP does not get divided, so it's good to use everyone in fights. Okay. 3DS version removed a job point system grind to replace it with a worse grind. Ooh, okay. You wish swapping in and out of characters mid-combat was in more FFs. I think Breath of Fire 3 and or 4 does that, which I liked. God, I hope I get to play those again soon. 1, 3, and 4 are on the next list. This game was just chosen tonight by our next list lotto system. It was 9th place and it managed to win. Breath of Fire 1, 3, and 4 is hashtag 15. If you were curious, it is in 12th place. Wow, that one's really gotten high recently. Amazing. That one was really low for a long time. Dude. TV support VRR smooth out? The Final Fantasy 16 frame rate. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what the VRR is. The concepts explored in 2 are the most leveling systems in Western RPG systems. They just need more quality control. Sure. I mean, like, I would say they weren't ahead of their time. They would have been if it had been implemented correctly. They had an idea, I think, that wasn't wholly unique, but you hadn't really seen it in video games yet. Your gripes are with Final Fantasy through some of the dungeon designs and all the best jobs are available late. Isn't that normal though for a job system? Like best jobs available late or no? I guess in 5 it's debatable. 5's pretty well balanced. Yeah, Crixie. Same, yeah. Phantoms will bully anyone for liking anything. I guess. That's just kind of a generalized statement though. I don't really align with it. Job sickness. Oh, I forgot about that job sickness thing. Was that in the DS? Happens a lot with Final Fantasy 15 fans too. Yeah, well, I mean, Final Fantasy is a divisive franchise because of how many people really feel very strongly about their favorites. Like, it becomes a debate among people. It's like, you can't debate how you personally feel about something. It's subjective. It's an aesthetic thing. It's not a debate. If you like something, feel free to express it. Yeah. It wasn't for you. Yeah, I hear that opinion a lot about it. Yeah. You thought the ET game for Atari was better than a lot of other games for that console, so you might have a lot of unpopular opinions. It's fine. It's what you liked, right? I've played ET and Atari. I did not like it. But apparently you needed the instruction manual to make sense of that game. Dude, and that's probably half the experience. Dun, 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 dun. Final Fantasy 2 is a beta test for Saga. Yeah, there are some Saga games I did like. Saga Frontier I really like. It's very confusing, but it's a very pretty and fun game. There was also a Saga on the DS, which I think was a remake that I liked. I think it was 3. You want to give it another go for the story? Same. If we all liked or disliked the same things, our world would be boring. Yeah, and as a result, this channel would be boring. Imagine if everyone in chat right now all liked the exact same Final Fantasy games and disliked the exact same ones. What would we talk about? There's nothing there. We already know exactly how everyone else feels, so there's nothing to say. How boring would that be? You know the dance beat they added to the prelude? Yeah, I like that too. I enjoy the music in this. Bum 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 bum. 12 did the least for you after that? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you didn't like 12, gotcha. I was a big fan of 12. But I really like the intricate plot that it has a lot. Famicom RPGs were in general not ahead of their time ever. Yeah, true. Well, like, the thing is, like, they were trying to emulate Western RPGs that they had played on computer with lesser tech. So, yeah. They weren't exactly ahead of their time, but for consoles, maybe they were, right? Specifically for consoles. You feel 10 is the last great FF? That's fair. That's fair. 90% of everything is bad. Good luck getting everyone to agree which 90%. You were hyped for 12 after Tactics? Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think the world building in Final Fantasy 12 was some of the strongest they've ever done. They made those cities really feel alive with the way they designed them and the people within them. That was really impressive to me personally. That's one thing I really liked about it. You could grind Ninja Samurai Calculator from the first screen down on the map. That's a different conversation. Those are still like end game jobs. You just decided to grind for them super early. Those are late jobs. All of those. All three of those are. Job sickness doesn't exist in the Pixel Remaster of 3, and it was only a dumb thing they put in the DS version. Oh, okay. Base like BGG and like every FF? No. Nope. I'm not going to be told what I'm allowed to like and dislike. I don't think that's based at all. People like to make it seem like one. Seem like one what exactly? Sorry, I lost the context there. Final Fantasy Tactics. You know, it's funny. Like, Tactics is such a good game that's, like, universally acclaimed that when people ask, what's your favorite Final Fantasy? A fucking spin-off is often their answer. It's not even in the main series. It's a spin-off. And a lot of people say Tactics. Like, yeah, I get it. It's awesome. It's one of my favorites. Final Fantasy Legend. Those are Saga games, yeah. Legend 1, 2, 3 are all Saga games. I have Final Fantasy Legend 3. The cart now. I want to stream it someday. I think that'd be fun. It's true the instructions were important for ET, right? Yeah. Yeah. Job adjustment phase. It reduces your stats for up to 10 battles as you switch jobs. Oh. Yuck. I don't remember that. Man, I really don't remember playing that game, and I did. You don't like Final Fantasy 8 because of Triple Triad? Because of Triple Triad, you end up playing that and not making any progress in the game itself. I've heard that story before from people. It's very addictive. The FF10 part? Oh, okay. Gotcha. When Sakaguchi and Uematsu left Square in 03. Yeah, they did, yeah. You two like Final Fantasy 15? Yeah, that one was like mid for me. But there was a lot of things I did like about it. I didn't get enough of those things. I wanted more of those things. Kingdom Hearts. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I have Final Fantasy Legend 3. Yeah. That was a somewhat recent, within the last year or two. Someone gave that to me. It's on my list somewhere. Some Kingdom Hearts players have never touched an FF in their life. I've seen people who played Kingdom Hearts and then played Final Fantasy because of Kingdom Hearts. So that's a cool gateway. Yeah, it's a gateway for Disney fans to Final Fantasy. I think that's really cool. I think my favorite game series is still Dragon Quest. It always was. But more so now that we have access to all of them, except 10. But I don't really want to play an MMO, to be honest. I want to play that single-player version of it that I don't think they have any plans of localizing. I hope it gets fan-translated. 11 and 14 are MMOs, Sayla. 12, 13, and 15 and 16 are all single player, like normal. I like the junction system, but the menuing was the biggest issue, I think. It was archaic and confusing. Dun, 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 dun. You can only get 30 minutes in Final Fantasy 15 before the combination of cringe and clunky made you want to refund after getting it for free. Hold on, I need to see if there's a channel point reward that isn't working anymore. Is it still active? It is. Okay. Does it still work? Where is it? There. Hold on. I need to test if this still works because I haven't seen one of these in weeks. I had to do a bot update, so testing bot update. Sick. Oh, Sammy did one yesterday. I missed that. Oh, thanks, Sammy. Oh, that's what that is. That know your meme. Thank you, Sammy. I'm gonna mark that as unread so I can read that tomorrow or tonight. Okay, cool. That still works fine. That redemption posts a picture of the current state of the stream with your message in the Finn's memory channel in Discord. That's what that Remind Finn redemption does. It's been actually pretty fun and useful. You know, like the monster scaling with you in 8? Yeah, I don't know why they did that. It didn't seem to really matter that much. Every node in the grid can be activated separately by each character. Okay. Note that locks cannot be opened at present. Another tutorial will be available when you're able to open them. Okay. Oh my god, this is still going. Current status can be displayed by pressing triangle. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Farming item worlds? That sounds like Disgaea. It's like the grindiest game ever, but deliberately so. And that's super fun for a lot of people. You can get to like 9999 level in your stats with like 400 active jobs. It's silly. It's completely silly. Which is a fun power fantasy. Part of why Final Fantasy has gotten so divisive is because of how experimental they've gotten. Yeah, maybe that is. Yeah. It's funny because I showed this on stream recently. Somebody tweeted about this. It was, I think, Queen PIB. She's like a drag queen streamer. I think that's the right terminology. She does drag on stream. And she posted this funny tweet specifically commenting on that. I want to see if I can find it again because I thought it was really funny. Also, ads are about to kick in, by the way. So we'll keep the tutorial paused even longer. Damn, when was that? I don't know when it was. Oh, here it is. I found it. Here. This is it. I thought this was pretty funny. I think she posted it. Oh, no, it wasn't her. Was it her? Yeah, it was. It says, inside you, there are two wolves. Final Fantasy 16 ditched turn-based combat to appeal to younger generations, producer says. Yakuza will be turn-based from now on after the success of Yakuza Like a Dragon. It's like, what do we think? What do we think? Gee, I wonder if there's still a market for it. Says the legions and legions and tens of millions of Baldur's Gate 3 fans out there. Interesting. I always like to say, don't break what isn't, don't fix what isn't broken. Maybe they thought it was broken. Maybe they thought that 13 did bad because it was turn-based. Well, sort of, right? I don't know. I don't know why they did the things that they did. Who knows? Message got missed when you asked the question. Probably. You can just say it again. I don't remember. You watched a video on YouTube that was remembering pre-rendered backgrounds? Yeah, I want games that still do that. right now. They try to add ARPG elements, but leave out tightly controlled combat that makes it fun. Yes. I've seen them make that mistake a lot, Square Enix, and a lot of their games. How do you have the in-chat message that ads are starting? Bot. Just a bot timer. It's a streamer bot is doing it. I just added a bot timer. Jin Gear helped me set it up. I don't know what he did. He did some weird stuff. Final Fantasy is trying more ways to appeal to a more general demographic. I mean, my understanding is they pulled it off really well with the Final Fantasy VII remakes. So, I don't know why the other games are not catching, or why they're not using what they learned from those in others. 7 remakes combat better than 15s, but you'd say you'd prefer turn-based. Gotcha. Gotcha. I'm out of coffee. That's fine. I don't need more. Play RZ. What the heck is that? What's an RZ? Trends. ARPGs were more popular than turn-based. We all love. Like, that's fine. I get that. But think about it. Like, if you're really good at doing the thing that has been working for decades, why would you try to do the other thing that you're not good at? Like, why wouldn't you develop that in other less risky properties, right? Like, okay, we want to dive into ARPGs, so let's try our hand in these other franchises. And if this works really well, we can try it in the main ones. Because I don't think it's working out for them the way they had hoped. 15 stumbled, so 7 remake could run. That's fair. That's a good counterpoint to that, too. It makes sense. Press L1 and R1. Oh, switch characters. Okay. Select zoom in and out. Man, that is... Whoa. That's big. That's like Path of Exile. Try improving ah ha 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 right now. Okay. But I only have 1 sphere level. What is this? Oh, it's a lock. Okay. Hello? Move? Oh, I didn't move. Okay. That was weird. Cheer. There we go. You're not in love with the remakes, but they're good games? Well, good game. It sounds like Rebirth is going to be so much better from everything I'm seeing online. Seribot does ad warnings fall in Helix? That's cool. I didn't know it did that too. I thought it was just for preventing hate raids. Sounds like they've really expanded it because that's what it was made for, from what I remember. What is it people didn't like about Pixel Remaster? Wait, what do you mean? I don't understand. My understanding of the Pixel Remasters is they were almost universally liked. Arzet's a recently released game made in the style of the Zelda CDI games. I don't think that's pre-rendered. I know what you're talking about. I was watching Hashtag High play that, but I didn't see anything pre-rendered than that. I guess I wasn't looking closely enough. It just looked like pixel art. Which sphere grid did you choose? I don't understand the question. There was no choice to be made. Doot 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 doot. Hi, what's up, Shockwave? I don't know where you're trying to link. We have all links blocked here to prevent like bots from compromising accounts. What's up, Dubmeister? How are you? People are super hyped for Rebirth. It looks like it's getting impressively good reviews, too. Considering how much love Remake got, Rebirth seems to be way bigger. Yeah. I don't know. I never heard about people disliking the Pixel Remasters. That's news to me. I thought that they were almost all really well liked. Like, there's nitpicks here and there, but I didn't hear anything like that. Doot, 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 doot. International version and HD remaster has expert and normal grids. Huh, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Cool.
It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it.
Thanks for waiting for those ads,
and then we
everyone.
should be able to salvage the big prize.
Big prize.
Okay, let's get to work.
What am I going to stream,
Roger.
cassette? What am I streaming? Bum, 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 bum. Dodging Rebirth spoilers is fun. I've not had any issues. I don't know why. Maybe I just don't look at my social media that much. I feel like I look at it a lot, though. I just haven't had that issue. I don't follow people who post or repost about that kind of stuff. And PAL version, it gave a choice between standard and expert, which are different. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that would have been nice. Whoa. What's up, thalassophobia? God damn it. At least it's not first person. Well, they just went back up. That's weird. I guess I have to hold it down. You didn't like pixel remasters? I like... So, for Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6, I prefer the original art. But I still think the new art is good, especially with the new effects that they have for the pixel art and the music. It's like, hey, new... You know, Uematsu, they hired him. They're like, hey, redo all your songs, but do them with modern tech. Beautiful. The soundtracks in those games are so good. Oh my god. They're so good. They're so good. And there's all like the quality of life additions that they added. And now every version out has the choice to pick the retro style font. So I know the font was a problem people had because of like iOS restrictions or something weird like that. Now everyone can use the retro font. Rebirth is in 6 days. Yeah, I think. It's only in the remaster of 10. Yeah, this is the original version. I don't have any other versions. Well, I have the Steam HD remaster. I don't want to play those, though. Not for stream. I want to play this original, the one I said I would play a long time ago. Expert grid has fewer spots, less stat total, and different layout. Huh, okay. Didn't have the additional content added in later re-releases. They do now, as far as I know. Am I going to stream Rebirth? No. I've never played the original, so no. I don't have plans of streaming Final Fantasy VII remakes or playing them. 7's been milked to death in your last post, but ended up with a typo. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Accessibility of the pixel remasters is fantastic. That's the best part, I think, yeah. What are we doing here? Oh. Oh, okay. That's kind of confusing. You like the pixel remasters? It gives a great opportunity for new players to play them. Yeah, accessibility, right? Grenades! Hell yeah. Give me those grenades. Oh, these aren't AoE. I thought they were. Oh, that is one enemy. Oh, okay. Well then, just attack it. I don't know why I thought that was 3 enemies. Whoopsies! Doot, 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 doot. A speed sphere. I've only played the first Pixel remaster. So we're going to be doing 6. Like this weekend, I'm going to try and beat 2 games. Faxanadu and Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Because I want the weekend after for us to start our no experience Final Fantasy 6 run. I want to see if we can't do that. We still owe that, and I don't want that to go much longer before I start it. No, stop sinking. All right, remember, if there's things that I miss, call them out. Because I can't see very well. Hints, tips, secrets, advice, side quests, missables. That's all stuff I want to know. Just no spoilers and no backseating. So don't tell me what to do, just tell me what I can do. Bam, 5 and 6 were the best pixel remasters. The other ones were too pixely too. I see. Yay, more grenades. Don't bite me, jerk. You seen that jerk bit me? There were font grinds, so the problem was easily fixed. It was if you had a if you had a PC version. Otherwise, you were stuck with it. You just had to have it. Skip, how you doing? How are you today? Well, that was a long way away. Okay, this is a cool track. So you don't mind being spoiled? I absolutely mind being spoiled. Yeah, I just said no spoilers. But maybe I said that after you said that. You're having a hard time imagining 7 Remake on this channel? Too action-based and go stuff for your stream style? Yeah. I've watched streams of it here and there. Like, it looks cool. But games like that? I don't know. I'm not really very excited about streaming them. Just depends. There was a save point up there. I should have used it. Give me control back! Can we go back up there? How do you surface? I don't think I can. Can I not go back? I can't go back. Oh, jeez. Okay. I guess we're not saving. All right. Stream delay? You should have no stream delay. It should be 2 seconds at the most. If you have more than that, I don't know what to tell you. 5... Now, there's a delay in me reading chat. Y'all have to understand, I read every chat message. If there's a lot of them, I'm going to read them all. 5 is one of the ones you weren't sure about. It didn't seem to update much. 1 through 3, best versions, are now pixel remasters. Gotcha. There's a missable all-bed primer on the ship. That's not one of the ones I'm missing, is it? We only need 20 and 26. 7 Remake did the cross-dressing stuff so good. Oh. The honeybee, right. Doot doot. The honeybee stuff. Yeah, I heard they actually did it really respectfully, too, which is pretty cool. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. So, wait, which all-bed primer's on the ship that's missable? That's not 20 or 26. If it is, we have to, like, reload. Okay. Miles? Okay. I had my save data from college still in this memory card, so it let us do this. It let us import all of these, so we can actually understand what the Elbet are saying in this playthrough, which was an accidental, it was a happy little accident, right? Your Twitch on PC was being annoying, so you moved to phone, which works fine. Oh, phone does tend to have a lot of delay, though, doesn't it? Not sure why it does with the pausing and delay on PC. Most likely because you have quality options set to automatic, which no one should ever use for any reason. Because it constantly pauses and delays your stream to try and give you the quote-unquote optimal quality. If you only need 2026, they're miles away. If they're, like, not anything we have to worry about tonight, then I'm not worried about it tonight. I'm not going to remember. I'd say that's a bridge we can cross when we come to it. Oh, we can return to ship? Does it go all the way back? Hopefully it just leaves the room. Oh, it does return to the ship.
We'll go as soon as you're ready.
Okay. Fair enough. Today we learned. That's good, because I wanted to save. I will take that. I'll take that. The Pixel Remaster 5 changes change combat flow. What did they change with combat? What's he doing?
What's this? Some kind of crane?
Auto shouldn't be an option. Yeah. Yeah, just make sure your quality options never set to auto. Hey, you get away from there. He said.
You don't have to shout.
Hey, you get away from there. All right. Jeez. Sorry. God damn, man. So rude. Is there a door? No. You want to hear again? Yeah. What are we hearing again? No! Oh my god. Are you serious? Let me out! Let me out! I turned on turbo. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Can you exit this? You can't exit this! No. Alright, just turn... I'm turning turbo on again. There. Okay. Bam, ba-da, ba. Just leave it on 720 since you never full screen. I always do source. I just do source. But if you can't handle this, the bit rate for source, or your computer can't handle that resolution, then yeah, just lower it. It should be fine. You wanted to do a playthrough with all the all-bed primers to be able to understand the conversations? Well, yeah, we'll be able to get some of that, which is nice. There was a slight ATB pause at the beginning of each turn, which is gone, and the hotbar plus hotbar appears gone. What's a plus hotbar for Final Fantasy V? You can't exit this, can you? I didn't know he was talking about the tutorial. What are you gonna do, right? It's gonna be on the test. Come on. It's not like Final Fantasy VIII where you can hold like cancel for like 2 seconds or whatever and it exits. It just doesn't let me exit it. It just doesn't let me. Move it! Get to work immediately! Yes, sir. Jeez. Okay, good. Turbo's off. If you're near death, really near death, use this. Hey, we actually benefited from my mistake. Cool. All right, dope. Let's go. Let's go, Riku. Dive. D equal T. Correct, yeah. We're missing T and I think Z was the letter somebody said. Primer 20 and 26. No, let's watch it again. You'll get achievements. Imagine. I bet this... Does this have retro achievements? I don't know if they do PS2 games on that. 5's comment system, there's 2 options for how to fight. One is a plus, so you can hold a direction. And A, which will activate the command automatically. What version of 5 are you talking about? I don't remember ever seeing that. That's interesting. Grenades! Yeah, just keep taking those grenades. They do have retro achievements for PS2? Nice. That's cool. If that ever gets integrated with Mister, I might start doing them. Be a good reason to revisit some games. Depending on the achievements, of course. If they're ridiculous and grindy, I'll just be like, we're not doing those ones. They've been for a year or two. Ooh, that is pretty new. Yeah. Who needs them then when you just play the HD version? Oh, yeah, the HD version would have their own achievements, right? Dark Cloud 2 is retro achievements you can do for it. What do you mean? Like, that's just PS2, right? Like, what's the difference? Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Or is it just not a lot of PS2 games have it? What the hell happened to that pillar? Did I just see texture pop in? I think it did. It's not letting me interact with this. Maybe we can't. Maybe we just can't. Let's go in here. Bum bum. OG SNES Final Fantasy 5? Yeah, I don't remember that. It's interesting. GameCube's being worked on. Dark Cloud 2, I would have adored that game if the dungeons were like 66% shorter. They were way too long. They were just bloated. It was completely unnecessary. It took forever to get through them. That like literally ruined the game for me because everything else about it was awesome. Let's use a grenade. Was it special? Yeah, okay. Oh, cool. Overkill. Nice. Maybe we'll get extra loot. No AP. 4 ability spheres, though. That's good. Boop, boop. You love how long they get? Yeah, it does not respect the player's time at all. That shit should be optional. You love Steve. I don't think I ever used Steve. Nasty RA badge. You're gonna play Dark Cloud 2 after Chrono Trigger, so you're probably gonna hate that. Surprising game you're choosing after Chrono Trigger. What made you decide on that one? It's on your soon to play list. I think it's definitely worth giving a shot. It's level 5. Like, their production quality is massive. Like, everything about that game is amazing. It's just the dungeons are unreasonably long. They're just unreasonably long. What do you mean it's not a choice? You lost me. Doo-doo. We are interacting with some weird stuff down here. The evil machina! It's vibrating uncomfortably. Why are we still here? Run! Run! Like Dark Cloud 2's visuals, its audio, its characters, its world building, its side content, its polish. Like, it's all there. It's just the dungeons are so long that it makes everything else in the game drag. Like, I'd rather be doing all that other stuff than being stuck in a dungeon for hours and hours and hours. And I'm not exaggerating that either. It takes a long time. It takes a really long time. Which, like Shinjo has just proven, some people really like that. They like that super long dungeon crawl. Doo-doo. Floors can be very long, especially in later dungeons. Yeah, it's too bad. It's a backlog chat pick from back when you streamed like 3 years ago. Good lord. It's probably your nostalgia talking. You have shown us in the past, before Shinjo, that things that you really liked about a game when you saw me play, you're like, huh, I'm not really sure why I like that so much. Like, that's fair. If you like it, you like it, I guess. The last two bonus dungeons are extremely long. I think we got to chapter 4 in Dark Cloud 2, so like halfway-ish. It was a very cool town. It was like an ocean town. Boss Tross. Okay. Has grenades. Okay. Not 10 tickles. Cheer. Raise party strength and defense. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's going to come in handy. Question. Does this stack and does it run out? Does it have a duration? Does anyone know if cheer stacks and does it have a duration? Final Fantasy 1 NES is probably the same way. Oh, yeah. Rain? Yeah, that's a good point. Final Fantasy 1 NES can be very grindy if you don't know what to do. Are we talking about Tartarus sauce from Persona 3? I don't know what that is, so no. I don't think so. We're talking about Dark Cloud 2. Stop streaming it? What did I stop streaming? Dark Cloud 2? Yeah, like 2 years ago? Something like that? It was too long. I think it was like 75 hours in, and I was like halfway through the game. Because those dungeons just never fucking end. Was like a year ago? Okay. It doesn't have a duration. Okay. Does it stack? You don't think it stacks? You don't think it runs out? Okay. It stacks and lasts all battle. Stacks up to 5 times. Lasts till you die. Okay, I'll just use it again then. I'll use it like 3 times. It seems like a good idea for bosses. Steal some more. Another grenade. Cool. A year ago, I guess, is when. I stop streaming games if I don't like them and or if the community doesn't like them. That's it. I don't really put that much thought into it. Now, if it's a game we picked because of the next list, which involves bits tips, right? I give it 4 streams minimum. Like, that's the compromise we found that's worked pretty well. Nostalgia can be a cruel mistress with a rose in one hand, but can knife you in the back. Yeah. It can, yeah. Thanks for the info, everybody. I heard it stacks. I don't remember if they said it stacks 4 or 5 times. Thanks, Moogle. You're sad when I gave up on it? So was I. Because I liked everything about that game. All they had to do was make the dungeons shorter, and it would have been like one of the best PS2 games I ever played. That's all they had to change. Literally nothing else. If it's streamed for too long, I move on from it? No. No, like I said, if I don't like it and or the community doesn't like it. Where's that fire coming from underwater? I wonder what an exploding grenade would look like underwater. Probably just like a sphere of trigger commands. Just a sphere of water, right? Like a shockwave. A shockwave of water. Dun, dun, dun. You seem to recall stacking. You're not sure where the limit is. Okay. Tartarus is a notorious dungeon tower in Persona 3. Oh, yeah. No, we were not talking about that. We were talking about Dark Cloud 2's dungeons. Rose already has a built-in double-edged sword metaphor. Yeah. Thorns. Yeah. Wait while recovering HP. Okay, sure. I guess we just wait for it. Nautilus charge? Uh-oh. Maybe we shouldn't have waited for it. Crap. Alright, we've done cheer like 3 or 4 times now, I think. Should be good enough. You have to grind your way through that tower in Persona 3 as the story progresses. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Kaboom! That was a pretty good kaboom. Bow, bow, bow. Where you going? Where you going there, fella? We can only stand by. We can't chase it.
It's my dad.
Weapon armor. You can change weapons in battle? That's freaking cool. Can she hit this thing or no? Yes, we can hit it from over here? That's weird. Push it. Underwater be like a big smoke puff as it displaces water. Ooh, okay. The only thing you...
If you rob a minstrel, do you keep the loot?
Yes. Thank you, Nick, for 99 bits. Yes, you do. We need a new sub goal. I had one last week, but I did a poll on it, and there was very mixed opinions on it. So I was like, okay, we'll come up with a new one. Most people did not want to see that game, so I was like, okay, we'll come up with a new sub goal. You had to kill certain enemies to get your last weapons in Dark Cloud 2. Oh, we didn't even get that far. More grenades. Just keep throwing them. Oh, I thought it died. Let's do one more cheer. Where are you going? You might play Dark Cloud 2 because they had that cartoony overlay look. Cell shading. Cell shading. You like that in Rogue Galaxy. Same dev. Dude, it's the same dev. More grenades. This thing has a lot of hit points. My goodness. Is it dead? I think we finally got it. The 5 stack is what the wiki says? Okay, cool. Would more dungeons that were shorter in length been better for Dark Cloud 2? Yes, absolutely. But if it was the same amount of total dungeoning, then no. It still would have been too much. Some 3 spoilers. I didn't see any. Where? Which game? Which game what? Oh, the sub-goal game? Oh, Ace, I forgot to look at that thing. God damn it. Hold on. I was really busy yesterday. I had a lot to do. Okay. Let me mark is unread. And then I'm going to leave a note. I knew I forgot to write something down. There we go. Okay. What up, Ace? How you doing? The game that was the sub-goal was Mario Teaches Typing. Very lukewarm reception. So I was like, okay, we'll do a different sub-goal. People didn't want to see that one. Grenades burn underwater in the same way they're breathing underwater? I don't understand. New sub-goal. Buy the mods a stake. Just 1 stake and we all have to battle for it. I'd do it. I'd make that a sub-goal. Yeah. Rogue Galaxy was planned as Dark Cloud 3 at first, before it changed. Yeah. You're just vibing? Cool, man. No, thank you. No, you showing up just reminded me to do that. I just forgot to write it down. So check this out. I'm going to give a little information about what I'm talking about with Ace here. He sent me a DM the other day, wanting me to look at something. Now, I've known Ace for like 7+ years. So at first I was like, But you all, also most of you know that about 2-3 times a year, I do a server-wide ping in Discord, right? One related to account security. Okay? And what do I say in that ping? I always say the same thing every time because I don't want your accounts to get compromised. I said, your Discord friends aren't making a video game. They don't want you to test the video game. And then there's more. What did Ace randomly DM me about? He's like, hey, I'm making a game and I would love for you to test it and check it out and stuff. And I was just like, oh no, here we go. No, I know Ace has worked professionally in game development. So I was like, just do me a favor. Just message me on Twitter so I know it's you. But it was like he made me eat my words on accident. I was like, God damn it, Ace. Like, yes, I will check it out for you, but fuck. I had to like triple take. I'm like, is this really him? It probably is. It was fair, yeah. Like, it's fair, yeah. If your account was compromised, it's the right idea. Yes, yeah. That's actually the same thing I basically do for giveaways. I tell the person, join my Discord server, send me a DM, and give me a code word in the DM. And then I tell them, put that code word in Twitch chat too, so I know it's you, right? Because we've had people try to impersonate others to steal giveaways before. It's never worked, but I've seen it happen, so I just make sure that people are getting what they've earned, you know? Level 5 cooked a lot of great stuff, period. Level 5 did a lot of great stuff. Dark Cloud, right? Rogue Galaxy, Nino Kuni, Professor Layton, Yokai Watch. Like, they have a hell of a pedigree for good games. Really good games. When are we getting that new Professor Layton, by the way? I want to check that out. Those games are awesome. Oh, no, I don't think so, Sleepy, but I understand where you're coming from. No worries. Yeah, people have done that, Dane. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Level 5 also did Dragon Quest 8. They got hired to do that because Square Enix was so impressed by Dark Cloud games. Yeah, they did do White Knight Chronicles, which is regarded as pretty mid. Yeah, just very middle, like a 5 out of 10 game. If you know them by Cam Mike, ask them to jump in voice chat. Yeah, that could work too, Rain. Yeah, that's a good idea too. Power spheres. I don't think we got any sphere levels, did we? How do you check? Oh, you know what? It's there in the menu. Oh, we do have a sphere level, which we could get us 1 defense point. Sure, why not? There we go. Yeah, why not? Cool.
My fave game of all time. The name amazing.
What's up, Zeph?
Streamer. The name.
What's up, Zeph? Thank you for 26 months. We do have a current sub goal active, but it's 1,000 subs. But that would be a bonus morning stream. That's a big one. We do another one of those bonus morning streams. That was fun, but man, I had to really prepare my week for around that. So yeah, it would have to be... Oh, okay, we go through there. It'd have to be a big sub goal. Zeph, thank you for 26 months. How the heck are you? What is that? A spotlight. Okay. Interesting. Spotlights. Oh, it's some kind of tunnel system. Okay. That looks cool. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, I would wonder, like, a sub goal, like, I don't know. I've been wanting to do more sub goals, mainly because I like having event-based streams that are a celebration of all of you supporting, you know? Like, I like doing that. I think it's a lot of fun almost every single time. Mid's a good way to put it. It's playable, you enjoyed it, but it's unimpressive. Gotcha. 6.7 billion to go. Oh my god. Bald retro streamer is a competitive category. There's a lot of us. It's really weird. Like, I've noticed that's almost disproportionate. Like, why are there so many of it? Maybe it's just the age, right? Maybe it's just the age. You don't see a lot of bald people in their 20s. Just statistically, right? It's not as frequent. Oh, we have to dive. Okay. I'm like, where am I going? Wait, why are there 2 people? Oh, it's the Elm Bed. Okay. Can I talk to them? No. I don't know if I'm supposed to go down or up. Is there treasure in here? This place is known as the Spoiler. You're sleepy? Jimbles? Jimbles is definitely not bald. He is a sentient beer, though. That's true. It's almost an accurate description of him in person as well. So, you know, he's pretty on brand all the time. Banana. Do Seaman mod time? What, you lost me. We could do a sub goal where I play Seaman. We could do that. I'd have to buy it though. I don't know how much it is. It might be really expensive. How much is that game? Rogue Galaxy was a game you picked and played because you like space. It was called Rogue Galaxy. You're gonna try that one? Did you like it? I haven't played it. 23? Yeah. Statistically, that's really uncommon, Grixie. That's why I said, just statistically, you don't see a lot of that. It came with a proprietary microphone. It's very expensive. Oh, hell. Are there patched or modded versions of that? Because I can run backups on my Dreamcast. Like, if there's patched versions, they're like, yeah, plug this. Well, I guess, how would you plug it into a Dreamcast, though? I don't know. I don't actually know. Are we swimming this way or that way? I don't know. I actually couldn't tell what I was doing there. I was just trying to find treasure and ended up where I needed to be on accident. Zofar is one of the more hairful. Hirsute, you could say. Hirsuit. I think there's an E. I'm not sure. Poor Zeph. I haven't played this since 2003, so I don't remember most of these details and gaps in the story. I just remember the basic plot. I guess we got where we needed to be. What's up, Yasmin? How are you? How are we doing? The records were right. They found an airship. Interesting. Now how to drag it up. Okay. You outside!
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
Dang, rough. Can't even go below decks? Good. Yeah, we're using the Retro Tank 5X for this. I use that for all my PS2 games. It's really good for it. So you get a deinterlaced 480p experience when you didn't when it was new. PS2 was 480i. Oh, what a bro Riku is.
Whoa! Right on.
Let's go, seafood. Looks like sushi. I did, Rain, yeah. Yeah, Rakadactylus won the raffle for naming rights, and he picked that name.
Hey.
What a dingus he is. Himbo is the right word for him, for sure. He's got mad himbo energy.
Too fast.
You thought it was spaghetti? Maybe it's spaghetti. I thought it was like udon noodles or something. And like sushi and seafood.
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku.
Whoa! You really do understand.
What a dingus. It's gawked. It's Klingon food, huh?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
I'm a fiend. We?
Oh, we means you.
We means you. Okay. Interesting.
Who are you guys anyway?
We're Albed. Can't you tell? Wait, you're not an Albed hater, are you?
I don't even know what an Albed is.
Same.
Where are you from?
Xanarkand. I'm a blitzball player.
Curry scene in Xenosaga 1? Don't remember it. Never really played through it.
Player of the Xanarkand Apes?
Yeah, star player.
Did you hit your head or something?
Yeah. Probably.
You guys hit me?
Oh, right.
True.
Do you remember anything before that?
Yeah, you hit me.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkand.
I love the narrative style of this.
About life there,
very strong.
Blitzball, and Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this light.
Wow, dang.
I
Maybe
just said
that's
things
not
as they came to
viable
mind.
for us.
But then I started to wonder. Did I say something funny?
You were near Sin.
Oron did tell him that thing was Sin, right?
They say your
Right in the
head gets
beginning?
funny when Sin is near.
He did say
Maybe
that's
you just
Sin.
had some kind of dream?
So he knows what it is. Basically, on a basic level.
You mean I'm sick?
Because of Sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, there is no Xanarkand anymore. Sin destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh?
Bit cheaper since it's Canadian.
What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
Man, that would justify
But
$8.50
I saw Sin attack Xanarkand.
sub goal.
You're saying that
If it's like
happened
100 or
1,000 years ago?
150.
No way.
1,000 years ago? Did she say? Wait, did she say that Xanarkand was destroyed 1,000 years ago? I think that is a pretty important detail. We're time travelers. 1,000. Do you imagine? Like, your city is destroyed, right? And you wake up 1,000 years later. That's the story right now. Our civilization was destroyed by this giant thing. Flying beast sphere thing called sin. And then it's 1,000 years later now. Like, what? Huh? A lot of mindfuckery already. Yeah, I wouldn't know how I would cope either. Everyone you ever knew was so long gone.
That's a good
Everything
question.
you ever knew is long gone. Like, I don't even know what I would do.
You said
Jump back into the water. Oh my god.
you play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should go to Luca.
Luca.
Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
There you go.
Luca?
That's the story as we know it, Mechadom. Up to this point. The real story is more complex, but again, we're not spoiling anything because there are people watching who have not seen or played this.
Take you to Luca. Promise.
And I have not played this in 21 years, so.
You'd rather stay here? Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
Okay. Thanks, Riku. Nice kid.
And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
It's good advice.
Oh.
She's a good kid. Everyone you ever known, everyone they ever knew, and everyone even they ever knew are just poof. Yeah. Isn't that wild? 1,000 years removed from the Bills?
Some
Oh
kind
my
of
god.
holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when? Yevon? Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I can go back in a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
But 1,000 years into the future?
That's a mindfuck.
No way! Whoa, whoa!
Titus, what are you doing? Oh, this is fine.
Oh no.
Start over? What else could you do, right? You have no choice. You have to. Sin has come! Under us. Nice, we get to see the messages. That's so cool. What a happy little accident. Whoa! Man overboard. Came out in 2001 in Japan and 2002 in North America. Save current game. Sure. Excuse me.
You're going back.
Sin is come. Baba is you. Very funny. Imagine just not having to breathe for hours.
All these squares make a circle.
How?
Riku!
I think it's from a racing game, Dane Brett, on like Sega CD or something. Did we just get biffed in the head with a blitz ball?
Blitz ball!
Yeah!
Hey, you okay?
Not really. We just got attacked by Sin twice in one day. It's the Waka theme. Woo! Check the arc on that.
It's my dad.
That shit blew him away. That's cool. Do. Was it Saturn? It might be Saturn. Yeah, I don't remember if it was Sega CD or Saturn. It was arcades. Sega Rally Championship. It's just an unreasonably good soundtrack for a racing game, right? I'm looking for treasure. You know me. That's what I always do. It's Rick's home island. Oh my god. Oh, debated. Debated. It's the Wonka dude, yeah. The notorious racist Wonka. He has great character growth, I think. I can't wait to see how that develops. I cannot wait. Give me treasure, see? I knew there'd be some. Hell yeah. He has a personal theme song, but you can only hear it in the museum feature and the OST playlist. I thought this was his theme song. I guess not. I stand corrected. You see Wonka, you hear Bender. Yeah, that's him. Him. I forgot his name, but yeah, same voice actor. I can't go over there. All right. You can dive. That's cool, I guess. Oh, there's like invisible walls. Do 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 do. John DiMaggio, that's it. Yeah, that's the name. You took a Final Fantasy X quiz and it said you were Waka. It said I was Oron. I know that quiz. People were posting it in Discord. Mooncrest.
There's a treasure chest.
That's a key item. A celestial token fashioned in the shape of the moon. Okay. Maybe we'll figure out what that is for later. Do 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 do. Thanks, Crixie. That was what you were talking about, right? That's the treasure that you were getting at? Tom Kenny? Who's that? This is the Blitzball theme. Oh, okay. John DiMaggio's Jake and Adventure Time. Mooncrest is much, much later. Okay. Cool. Wow, he just kind of face planted in the water there. That was weird. Blitzball! Tom Kenny is SpongeBob. Ah.
Yo. Hiya.
Hello.
You wanna try that move one more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Do it again. What a move, huh? The bicycle kick. I like how the ball like skims the water like that. It's such a cool effect. They're all like, holy shit, man.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
Oh, you know.
The Xanarkin Abes.
Don't tell them that.
Party pooper.
Now they're like, this guy's lost his mind.
What team you say again?
I meant, forget that.
Forget it, yeah.
I got too close to sin and my head's all foggy like.
There you go, yeah.
So I don't know where this place is. Or even where I came from.
It's a convenient excuse.
Since toxin got to you.
Yeah, we're toxic.
But you're still alive.
Apparently.
Praise be to Yevon.
That's right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, back to practice. I'm Waka, coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
It would be so good if the game did that.
Why? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
He's a Blitzball announcer and does his Powerpuff Girls narrator voice. I want to make Captain Wonka proud at this tournament. We're gonna win, guys. I can head the ball good. Today's just a bad day, yeah? Yeah. That shot was spectacular. It was pretty good, I know. Thank you. I totally did it myself, too, not the game. Hasn't even been 5 minutes of you being conscious if someone told you not to say that. Yeah. He's a dingus.
I felt like I could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities.
Oh, cool. You can pause. All right, that's good.
With machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work.
Chromogram.
And then,
How's it going?
Take a look.
Thanks for the raid.
Sin came and destroyed the machina cities.
How was your stream? What were you doing?
Zanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was about 1,000 years ago. Just like you said.
Nice to see you.
If you ask me, sins are punishment.
Thank you so much.
Get out of hand.
Am I following you? I am. Good.
Is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
Yeah, dang
Of course,
goofballs.
we must always repent for our sins. That's important. It's just that.
Finish your Rystar retro achievements.
You know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
It's a conspiracy!
But you from the Zanarkand Daves, that was a good one, huh?
Yeah, that's funny. I know.
Yeah, I'm
Jokes.
not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in
What's
luxury
next,
like that be
Chromogram?
pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I could think about was
Hawaiian
everything that
Jake the
happened to
dog.
me. All this started with Sin.
You see.
Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home.
Be more Caribbean,
For now,
wouldn't it?
I just lived
The
life
accent?
until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was.
I think it'd be more Caribbean.
I'm sure it was hard not to think of home, but I started to feel
Ish.
better already. A little better. Maybe.
The narrative telling's so good, you never paid much attention. That's why I say this game has the strongest narrative of any Final Fantasy. It doesn't mean I like it the most, or I don't think that it's the quote-unquote best. But I don't think any other Final Fantasy does the storytelling better than this one. Like the actual storytelling itself. Do 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 do. Ba-da-da. You're waiting on the decision. You may be accepted into General Andrews' Dream Races event. Oh, cool. Well, good luck. You know, good for you for applying, too.
This way.
Oh, I forgot about this song. This song's so good. Can I go up here? No. Apparently we can't step up on ledges that are half a foot high. Okay. I want to hear this song. I have not heard this song in a long time. Holy crap. I always looked up bassline on this. Yeah, this game is massively linear. It's definitely a quote-unquote hallway simulator, but who cares? Like, most people don't care because it tells the story so well and it's fun. Hallway simulators are fine as long as they're fun, right? What a nice track this is. You're trying to go to sleep? No, you can't do that. Sorry. Ads are about to start soon. I'm going to use that time to see if I can't grab a quick bite to eat. If y'all don't mind. I want to have the energy for the rest of the night. Because this is a game I've been waiting to play for a long time. It's been way too long. 21 years? My goodness. 21 years. You get to jam out during ads, exactly. They did do it well, Makagish, yeah. Yeah. Rain, that's funny. He voices Waka as well as Bender in Futurama. Both stories curiously involve waking up 1,000 years in the future. It's true. He's good at sounding like his collaborators. That's a nice talent to have. Amazu did Threads of Fate. I want to play that. I have it. 10 is probably the most correct to you. For, which Final Fantasy has aged the best. Visually, 12 and 6 for story. That's hard. So many of them have great stories. What is that? Oh, that's just part of the environment. Waka! You kick ball, yeah? It just yeets him. Whoop. What a dick.
What's the big idea?
I know, right? You were debating if 6 aged as well as 10. Although 6 is your favorite, you gotta say no. Only aged better if you're used to that look. Interesting. Yeah, I think this one's subjective as well, for sure. 6 you have in its own tier based on pixel art. 6 and like Chrono Trigger really went far with 16-bit pixel art. 32-bit, I would give that to Breath of Fire 3 and 4. 4 is some of the best pixel art and pixel animation I've ever seen to this day. It's staggeringly good. You're Teenus? You took the Final Fantasy X quiz, you're Teenus? Nice. The HD music's hit or miss? That's too bad. Like, we just recently did the Mario RPG remake, right? I think there was maybe one song in that whole playthrough that was a miss, and I don't even remember what it was. I just remember every time I got somewhere new, I would just stop for like 5 minutes so we could vibe, because those tracks were all done by Yoko. Why the Do I need to be diving? I don't know. Let's just look around for a little bit. It's no big deal. There's like a ledge there. That must have been the ledge we jumped off from. Never mind. 7? No, just because of its graphics. 7 didn't age well. Oh, it does say 5 and 6 AP. Okay. Is there a way to see how much you need to level? Sphere level? I don't see it. Maybe in the sphere grid? No. I don't think we can find out. They should be giving AP? Okay. I think they are. There's treasure in this underwater segment. Okay. We'll try to find it. Next in 5 AP, top right. Oh. Okay. It's always 100. What's up, Q-Man? How are you? Story-wise, you say 8H the best. Graphics 10, Sayla? Gotcha. Status upper right corner. Oh, next 5 AP. Thank you. There it is. Yep. There it is. All right, so there's supposedly treasure somewhere here. I can't not see anything underwater. Like, these are blue blocker shades. You understand my struggle right now? It just all blends together. Fuck. It just looks like a pastiche of like dark colors that are just awkwardly mixing together. And I'm like, what am I looking at? Like, where is it? Oh yeah, people with the blue color blindness would struggle here too, wouldn't they? Or I guess non-blue. Maybe like green or red, wouldn't it? As you get further down the waterway, the camera can dip under and you can see better. So is the treasure here or just further? Like, am I just not in the spot yet? Okay, I can see a little better when it's closer. Yeah, areas that are like dark blue in video games with these shades, it's like, what am I looking at? There's nothing. It's like, it's almost pitch black. What's up, Disease? You're on from that quiz? Nice. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can see. Okay. There are going to be a lot of shade adjustments tonight. You didn't kill it, Waka. Where's Riku? I need grenades. Come on. She had AoE, you know. Working late, but finished. That's good. There you go. Sphere levels. Cool. Were the gold glasses my old ones? I don't know. No idea. Move. There we go. What is this? Strength +1. Sure. Cool. And then Waka can go either way? Oh no. This is a lock. Okay. He can only go this way. What is this? Agility 2. Cool. Under pressure, not in the David Bowie sense. It's a good song. Bye, Dave Brad. Nice to see you, man. I didn't name him. Chat named him. For years, one of the longest standing traditions in this channel, Chroma, and this is something you could take part in, of course, is anytime you could name anything in an RPG, I do a raffle and the winner names it. So there you go. Maybe someday you too will name something. Illusion of choice. Yeah. Oh, there's treasure. Maybe that's what Kirksey was talking about. High potion. Bum, bum, bum. I did that for any game that lets me name anything. Yeah. Well, almost any game. Pretty much RPGs, but whenever possible, basically. One time playing this version, you built Yuna as a warrior, parked by a lock till you could open it, going down Oron's path. That is funny. In the later versions, is it easier to grow someone on a different path of the sphere grid earlier on? Or can you like pick where you start or anything like that? Like, how did they change it? Dun, dun, dun. How does Waka lives on a tropical island far from chemically manufactured hair products maintain that wicked coif without gel? The teachings of Yevon. That's wow. But the teachings. All characters start at the same spot in the later version. Oh, there's a central hub they can all go through freely. That's cool. Yuna's Aeons are scaled by her stats. And they assume she has low strength, so when she has high strength... Oh, interesting. So they hit like trucks then, huh? That's pretty cool. There's a treasury. Let's get it. Oh. There we go. First antidotes. Waka's hair is a truly lifelong miracle. Yeah, pretty much. The expert grid generally keeps the same concept of like Tidus Time Mage. There's just last stat totals and different layout. Yeah, that's what Dubmeister was talking about, Ashina. Or, was it Dubmeister? I don't know. Who said that? I lost it. It's gone. Somebody said that. Sorry. It was Darbicus. There you go. It was D something. It was Darbicus. Coconut oil? No, that would make it look really greasy and matted. You can open up the paths in this version if you're willing to be patient until you start getting key spheres. Relatively early. They don't start at the same spot, so making Yuna go down someone else's path puts her minus 10 sphere levels behind. That layer, that surface layer of water makes it so hard to see. Ouchies! Nom 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 nom. Ticked off Lulu so much, she struck him with lightning and his hair went straight up. There you go. It might sway your opinion, Dharmicus. Be interested in hearing. Are there more treasures down here? Maybe. Let's go this way. There's like a little section. Whoop. It's nothing but piranhas. Jesus. Terrifying. Late in the game, their paths run out and flow into someone else's. In this game or the other version? What? Is something blocking me? Is that an invisible wall? It is. Okay. I don't think there's anything over here. I can't see a damn thing. In both versions. Okay. Doink! No bites! Like my cat Mog. Always biting. Not always. Just when he gets playful sometimes. Are they good at holding their breath, or can they breathe underwater? I think they're good at holding their breath, is the quote-unquote lore. Alright, I don't think there's anything over there. Doesn't appear to be anyway. I just want treasure. I don't know why I'm such a loot goblin. Like, I go to unreasonable lengths. What was that? Oh, Waka being a gremlin.
Got a favor to ask you.
Okay.
You want me on your team, right?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
There you go. It's a plan.
It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on.
Sorry, he's got a contract.
Sure thing.
Ooh, our team is gonna rock.
He seemed rather defeated about that. Resigned to it, even.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
Bump, bump. Yeah, pretty much, Chroma. He's like, yeah, whatever, we'll do that. I saw treasure in the background.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years. And we never won a game.
Good God.
Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right.
Not one game. That's hard to do. Like, eventually you get lucky.
So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance.
How many games per year? Good
Something
question.
else was on my mind.
I don't know.
I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey.
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang.
There you go.
So, what's our goal?
You think there's just one per year?
We do.
Maybe,
Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory.
Damn right.
When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Attaboy.
Victory? You're serious?
Imagine being so beaten down by constant loss. You know? Constant defeat and failure that you hadn't even considered that winning was a possibility. That would really twist the mind. You always question how the seating system works? Yeah, I don't know. No idea. I don't remember how it works when you actually play Blitzball. This is the mini game. Like, you can. It's like this whole side game. There's a treasure right there. No, that's a rock. Where was that treasure I saw? Hold on, I saw a treasure. Where is it? Oh, this camera shifting is throwing me off. I forgot it did that. It does let me go back. That's good. Used in modern sports. What do we got here? Save point. Nice. Besaid. Forgot that was the name of this island. Besaid. That's a rock. What was it? Was it over here? I guess not. What was that? He just did like an animation. Then he's like, nah, we're not doing that. Like, oh, okay. Maybe I didn't see a treasure. Maybe I saw a rock. Maybe I saw a rock. I'm so lost. Let's go back. That rock was probably what I thought was a treasure. So we'll go with this one. Seating is random, and the Aurochs get a bye in the first round. Huh. I liked the Blitzball minigame in this game. But I found a way to, like, cheese it. And I'm curious if that method still works the way I remember it. Because
the one from the sea.
it worked every time.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
Not fiends.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, it would be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too?
I forgot everything.
Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
You forgot everything.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
I hope so, Monty.
Oh. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got
He
a
did the
lodge in
lighting
village.
dodging for your roommate. I don't know if I ever pulled that off. We can do a gamba for it when I get there to see how many I can get. You used to be confused by Blitz as a kid, but you like it now that you're older. Thanks to your dad loving the crap out of the minigame. Nice. Platinum percent of the run takes advantage of it.
Crusade Village.
They got any food there?
Food?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder.
Okay.
Luzu and Gata are usually there.
Good. What's this one?
All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
What? Why are we being secretive?
You do remember the prayer, right?
No. No.
I didn't know it in the first place.
Illusion of
to tell the
choice.
Truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
He does know that.
Go ahead, you try.
That's what people were doing to him in the beginning. Interesting that lasted 1,000 years.
Hey, not bad.
Not bad.
Okay, now go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer.
Playing
It was the
legit, not
blitzball
recruiting
sign for
anyone?
victory.
I don't know what that means. Oh, you're responding to Dubmeister. Okay. Your choice is no and no. Yeah. Stay away from the summoner. Oh, wrong lady. Fiends are around even during the day.
Stay away from the
Take
summoner.
care not to travel alone, yeah? Okay. Potato Sack Hira today. How we doing? Rosie, what's up? What's new with you? Ba-da-ba. A sports thing to a religious thing. I could see that happening. No surprise. Odd clothes I got. Listen, your butt's hanging out, lady. That's fine, but you know, whatever. I have the odd clothes. You're the guy from the sea, right? I heard about you from Suluzu. Yeah, that's me. Do you say two things? No. Okay. All right. I really just came there to rob them, you know. RPGs. Right up my booty hole. They don't know it yet, but I'm saving the world, so. Phoenix down. Woo. Can't sleep, so you're hanging in Twitch. Feels bad. I was gonna say, I don't usually see you here around this time. Weather's been amazing. It's been pretty nice in Chicago. It's hit like 50 degrees a couple days, which is perfect. The fashion is bewildering. I just imagine they're living in a tropical environment. It's hot and humid all the time, so they don't really need to cover up as much as others, especially if the sun doesn't bother them that much. There is much for a priestess such as I to teach them. Okay. Oh, this is a shop. Okay. Potions, Phoenix Downs, and antidotes. I don't need any of that, so. He's wearing coveralls with one of the legs cut at the thigh. He is wearing, yeah, he's wearing Nomura clothes, basically. I like how people randomly show up here to shop. Maybe it's not so random, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. 60 the last 3 days. Dang. It's been unbelievably warm this year. It has been for a few weeks now, yeah. It was pretty damn cold, though. And, like, it was either November or December. At least out here it was.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Oh, okay. Temple summoner. They're dressed reasonably for that kind of environment. It's something you'd get used to. Right. That's just how I saw it. What do we got over here? Sin struck Besaid Village so many times I lost count. After this house got hit, I guess the owner just let it be. Okay, we'll take their stuff. High potion! 400 gil. Potion times 2. Sin will just come back and destroy it again. Sometimes I wonder why I bother. Oops, I didn't want to talk to him again. That was weird. I wasn't even facing him. Like, I'm not even looking at you, dude. Hot and humid and Lulu walking around in fur and 6 million belts. Yeah. That's how powerful she is, okay? Well, you can take a nap here.
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
That's right.
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right?
Mm.
You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure.
Mm.
But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Tell him.
Yes, sir. The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin.
Yeah.
We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades.
That sounds so...
Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders.
Rehearsed.
We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Damn.
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times.
Harsh.
And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission
Shots
as Crusaders is
fired.
to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Right?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It's that bad.
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember.
What's up, Xerxes? How you
Go play
doing?
at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
Maybe you're right. Maybe that's a good idea. Banana. It's been 15 to 30 degrees warmer than normal most of the winter. Wow. Chest opening sound effect is so similar to the Kingdom Hearts sound. Incorrect. The Kingdom Hearts sound is so similar to the Final Fantasy X sound.
But soon, we may be able to finally defeat Sin.
Which one came
We've got a
first,
plan,
cassette?
One that'll go down in Crusader history.
She can use Blizzard on herself, Lulu? Yeah. Xerxes, how was your stream? Final Fantasy VII Remake. Trying to beat it before the Rebirth comes out, right? A lot of people are doing that. I hope it's been a good time. But, Waka can't win games. They can't beat Sin. Rough society. Rough society. How's 10? I mean, we just started. I haven't played this since it came out. Well, like a year or two after it came out. Oh, this is just like a tutorial thing. Okay. I could just see that in the menu, can I? Ba-da-da. Amnesia thing is great pretext to explain things to the player. It's a common one and it works really well. That's why it's so common, right? What was Time to Lose's back? I didn't see that. I don't know. You beat all the main story? Nice. So you can move into it whenever you want. Very funny, Arendelle. Very funny, Arendelle. The computer thing will simulate battles. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I was... How old was I when this came out? When this came out? 20? I think it was 20. Do-do-do. Save point. What is that? What the hell is that thing? Is that a cat? I can't tell. I don't know. I can't interact with it. Yeah, I think these are like cat things. Kind of cats. That looks like a cat. This looks like a... Like its legs are huge. It's like a tiger, mini tiger cat. I can't pet it, so we don't have a video game. Sorry, it's not a video game. Can't pet the cat. Doesn't count.
We've been excommunicated from Yevon.
What?
We must go, now. Everything is riding on our next, our last battle.
Someone just not having knowledge is fantastic for giving a reason for exploration. Yeah. Oh, exposition, yeah. I gotta train in order to join the Crusaders. There you go. Do. Yeah, we don't know if Tidus has amnesia or not. We don't think so, but he's a fish out of water kind of story, right? Like his reality has been turned upside down, so he doesn't know what's real yet. Dude, you were starting high school and this is out? Yeah, I was, I don't know, 20 or something. I don't know. Either the simulate battle thing was 10 too? I don't know. That game was not allowing interactions with cat? I know, isn't that a crime? It's a total crime. Hello, miss. Oh, she's going from house to house. I see. Nothing in here. The reason it's clever is he doesn't have amnesia, unlike Final Fantasy 4 through 9, where someone does. That's true. It's literally true. Every single one of them do that. Literally every one of those games does that to a major character. My favorite's Lord O'Halloran, yeah? Spitting image of me old puppy. Oh, okay. Treasure? Treasure. What's over here? A dead end. A pointless detour. Okay. I mean, it looks cool, I guess. Unless this is something. No, I can't interact with that. Okay. There's nothing over there. He's an outsider, but they think he's an insider having a case of the dumbs. Something like that, yeah. Boop, 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 boop. It's like a dog thing. Pet it? Dang. Pet the dog. Turn. Can't pet the dog. I like that that's a website. I think it's literally called canyoupetthedog.com. And it just tells you which games let you do that. I don't see any treasure, so... Well, no, okay. No treasure. There's kids. Who are you? Where are you from? You know, heretic land. What's in here? I like that site too, Crixie, for like movies and TV. I haven't heard that song in a while.
It was then, standing in that place.
Yes. It looks cool.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
There'll be treasure here after you start to head off the island. Okay. Thanks. Can you pet the dog curator page on Steam? It's not just petting dogs. Correct. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Village was burnt to ashes. Wow. Don't bother people when they're praying. It's against the teachings. Sorry. Jeez.
Years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we
Sneak
received a
attack
statue
monk.
for our temple.
Well, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny and a little sad.
It is sad. He has to keep. He gets like everyone pitying him.
Art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
Blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men or something like that, I figured.
Not a bad idea. Yes. Okay. Ding dong. Is this what it's like when you first come onto Twitch? I was around Sid. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to backseat. Oh man, that poor chatter. Oh, their brain's been warped. High Summoner Gandalf. Gandalf. Oh, we're just missing the L. High Summoner Gandalf. I'm just looking for treasure. Let's go in this door. Let's see where this... Oops, not there. Right here. One out, Maxim. It's the worst feeling when people stare at you for not knowing something. Yes, it's not very good. Ignorance should not be denigrated unless it's willful ignorance. Then it deserves those kinds of stares. What's over here? Is there treasure I can steal? I mean, the thing is, you don't even need to quote that line here. You just use the command. No cure for Sin's toxin. Darn. Guess we're shit on a luck. Yo, welcome back, Dango. How are you? Bum, 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 bow, bow. Guess we're just stupid forever. Only sworn guardians may approach the Cloister of Trials. Oh, okay. Bye. Guess it's time to go. Okay, let's talk to Waka now. So we can eat dinner. Said I had to go to the temple first. I think this is the house? Is this it? Yeah.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
Why not? You led
Take
me
a
on.
Nap. You look bushed.
All right, fine. That's a healthy alternative.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But
It's going well, Dago. It's been a while. I've wanting to replay this for a long time. Oh, there's another good track.
It's my dad.
But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Oh, this is Titus dreaming.
Thank you.
I know what this is. That's his mom. She's a horrible person.
Who cares whether he comes back or not? But he might die.
She's like the real villain of the story.
Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
What a weird thing to say. That is the correct response, Dubmeister. Boop, 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 boop. What a pleasant tune this is. I'm gonna tell you. Excuse me. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, okay, cool. I saw somebody join Discord. I'm like, who is that? I know who that is. What the teachings? All right, I guess we go back here, maybe? Let's see. Let's go talk to Willy Wonka.
If he dies, you'll never have closure.
Do a quick save. Too late. Maybe not. I don't know where you save. Where the hell's the save point? I didn't see one in this town, or I forgot. Do. I only played this game like a year ago, and you already feel crazy nostalgia. That's a pretty powerful game, then. Crusader Lodge has one? Okay. I thought it only had that, like, tutorial machine. I think I just forgot where it was. This is it? There's the tutorial machine. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, it was in the back. Okay, thanks. I'm here to steal. I like it. You could just take a nap. You could just totally take a nap after taking a nap. Why would you even do that? To piss off Waka, that's why. This was why you got your PS2? Really? That's cool. Why did I get mine? What did I want to play on it? I think I wanted it for a DVD player initially.
Thank you.
Yo, Relax Gabby. Thank you for that Prime sub with 2 months. Thank you so much.
Is something wrong?
I gotta set a new sub goal.
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Dang.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you
Interesting.
go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Forbidden? What?
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
The precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Dang. Look at, they're like, oh my god. The world is going to explode. What the fuck just happened? Boop, boop, boop,
Maybe
boop.
this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Cloister of Trials. Oh god, I forgot about these. It's a cool song though. Find the right way and you'll be taken to the Chamber of the Faith. Boop, boop, boop. Anyone want a throbbing cherry? No, I don't want those. That's fine. 2002, yeah. That's when it hit the United States. I am not... No, 2002. I don't live in Japan. This came out in 2002. It says it on the box. It's sitting right next to me. Boop, boop, boop. You had me save here because it's easy to accidentally progress the story before completing the puzzle. Oh. All right. If you're gonna argue about it, then I have the fucking receipts right here, where it says 2002 on the box. Stop arguing about stupid shit. I hate when people treat me like I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. It's so rude. Touch Glyph. Okay. I touched the thing. Ridge Racer might have been the first thing you played on PS2. I don't know what the first thing was I played on PS2. It wasn't my own PS2. It was someone else's. Fred knows things? Apparently not. Tekken Tag? That might have been it, actually. Flag. That might actually have been the first game I played on it. Because I had a college friend who lived in a dorm next to me who had that. And we played it all the time. I think that was actually the first PS2 game I played, was Tekken Tag. What did that say? I need some kind of sphere? Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. Besaid spheres are also necessary. Okay. Touch the butt boat. Received a glyph sphere. You can only carry one at a time. Okay. I don't use it right there. No, there's nothing up there. That's the entrance. Yeah, I remember there being hidden treasure if you do like a specific puzzle in these. Yo, this isn't too backseaty. No, that's fine. You're just offering information. You're not telling me what I have to do. That's something that I encourage. Now, if you don't let me try to solve like puzzles and things first, that's definitely backseating. The first thing you played on PS2 was Oni? Do I have that? No. No, I always mix that up with Okage. I have Okage. I don't have Oni. I think I've seen Oni, though. This was your first PS2 game, Senzoma? That's cool. Yeah, the PS2, I think, was like very late 2000 in Japan initially, and then 2001 in the US, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's right. I think it was like early 2001 or mid 2001. I'm not sure the exact time frame. I think it was like early 2001. Pretty sure it was. At least there's no random battles. That's nice, yeah. GTA 3 Vice City was your first PS2 game? That might have been the first PS2 game I owned, to be honest. Was Vice City. Maybe. Possibly. You gotta put the tag in the flag and do the thing. I don't wanna. No. Hello, Blue Pastry. How are you feeling today? You recall Kingdom Hearts being among the PS2 games you remember? Yeah, because you said you were pretty young when this stuff came out, right, Cassette? The special treasures are good for when you can first do the puzzles for them. Okay. PS2 was always around you growing up. Right on. March in Japan, October in US. For PS2, Blue Pastry? The door seems to be unlocked by locked by an unseen force. Hold on. What's on this wall? Nothing. Okay, let's put this in here. It's probably either Final Fantasy X, Okage, or Dark Cloud 2 for your parents, but you don't know.